Good evening, folks. I'm Tassinix. Welcome to the season finale, Season 38, 3 vs. 3 Grand Arena Championship for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Our opponent is a good friend, SirLoki, a new hope of Paw Patrol. One of the very top players in the world. He kind of just backed out of GAC a few months back. Just bored with fighting. At the time, the meta was tough, but also relatively predictable within that top bracket, and it was wearing people out, and he was one of them. He needed to take a step back, and now he's working his way back up through, so hopefully not passing too quickly through your boy. But yeah, he's gonna get where he means to go. So, yeah, just over 12 million. We're very close GP-wise, I'm delighted to say. He does have third sister there with the leadership, Omicron. Datacrons, yeah, he's pretty long on set 6. And set 7, he went pretty ham. It's pretty good. It's a lot of options. Good to see everybody. Thank you, Iron, for the sub. Appreciate you showing up. Roberto, 18, good to see you. Thanks for the good luck, man. Han Solo, thanks, thanks for the good luck. Good luck, Task. May the Force be with you. Appreciate it. Slick Rick Caw, good luck, both of you. Great matchup. Thanks, Slick Rick. Slick Rick was our first round opponent this week. I'm sorry, guys. I wasn't feeling up to streaming that. It was a good match, and yeah, here, I guess I didn't show you guys on round 2. I will show you. Now, this is not to put Slick Rick in any way on blast. I would show it if I had my ass handed to me. I think you all know that. So yeah, no. 1772. I couldn't clear this fleet back here. Just got completely jammed up. I was actually really proud of everything I threw at it to get to this point, but ultimately it was like Sith Assassin under Mace lead ship versus a lone Millennium Falcon in the dark. And it still beat me. And I was like, well, all right, we'll see what he can do. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to strike back. And we got it. So, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and do the bot compare. But, yes, it's super awesome to have had 2-0 this week. Because I think I went 1-2-2-1. So there's a chance here at streaking. I'm hoping for it. All right, let's go ahead and get the main scene on. All right, let's kill the camera. Okay, Slick Rick, man, I appreciate you so much. He subscribed with Prime 2 months. You're awesome, dude. Really appreciate it, man. And Slick Rick was really kind enough to trade some notes after the match. It was interesting, stuff that was used in the next round, immediately applicable. So really appreciate the sportsmanship, man. And, of course, the support. Okay, so we, at the start of the week, were ranked 70-something. 2 matches won, we're ranked 37. So even if we do lose this one, we'll be right around the cusp of the top 50. Not exactly where I'd like to be. I'd rather be somewhere around the top 20, top 10. But, it do be like that sometimes. We'll see where this ends up. All right, 37 to his 39. All right, GP-wise, I'm almost 12 million. I'm like 11.994, and he's just over 12, so it says we're the same. Top 80 GP, 2.94 to 2.939, so it's like, yeah, okay, fair. We're pretty actually even. Omicron's 37 to 36. Top 80 average speed, 151 to his 154, so we're really close. Bond analysis, plus 25 is my 120 to his 131. So he does have an edge there, but not too large. 20 to 24s, I have 247 to his 211, so a good chunk. Plus 20s, I have 367 to his 342, and another chunk. Now, 15 to 19s and on down, he's got me, pretty well beat. So we'll see how much that matters. Relic analysis, totals. We just had a couple things. Ram Bam just rated in with a party of 60. Ram Bam, what's going on, man? I have the camera off so people can read this unimpeded right now, but I'll throw it on here. Hey, everybody, thanks for showing up from the raid. Really appreciate it. Let me give the shout out to Ram Bam. It's the absolute least I can do. Shout out at Ram Bamalam. Thank you so much, man. So how did it go? How'd it go, guys? You know, disaster? What's the happity hap say? Appreciate it. Appreciate the good luck, Macabo. We'll see how it goes. All right, so anyway, we'll truck on here. Relic analysis, 1649 to his 1631 for a total. Relic 9s, I have 37 to his 30. So, wow, I have an edge on a Claw Patrol person relic-wise. That is a rare thing indeed. Relic 8s, 57 to his 77. Now, that's a bit more. That's a bit more like it. That meets expectations. Okay. Let's see. Relic 7s, my 101 to his 70. Datacron analysis. Total rerolls, my 86 to his 189. Now, this is getting back into what I expect if I, am heading back into the top 20, top 10 like this, dealing with people who have, 2, 3, maybe even 4 times my Datacron rerolls, just having just straight ridiculousness. But for all those rerolls, oh my god, that is terrifying, actually. So for level 9s, I have 22 and he has 20. Do you know what that means? He didn't go so wide. He went like super optimized on a bunch of those Datacrons. So we didn't even inspect those Datacrons closely, but you can damn well be sure the man got what he was looking for. Because if he kept it, like under 20, level 9s, he was seeking something good to start with and then developed it from there. Very hardcore. So those are going to be nasty crons. All right, 6 to 8s, I have 6, he has 14. Yeah. 3 to 5s, I have 14, he has 9. All right, so he was mostly taking them up to 6 or better. Fair enough. GLs, go ahead and feel free to screen cap the VOD here or pause it, whatever works for you. I'm not going to go into great detail. Crazy fast slacker, though, 601. All right, and then the so-called key characters. Absolutely screaming fast cat here at 380, I will say. And then nothing really to comment on ship-wise. All right. Now, let's go ahead and go over to the Omega Bot report. We'll go over to the first page. And yeah, let me kill the camera so it's not, like, blocking anything. So, I asked how it went, and Ram just responded, I hate 3v3. So, that bad, huh? I'm going to take a sip of water here real quick. All right. So, SirLoki generally favors attacking early. Oh, yeah. I'm getting better about this, guys. Hold on, let me drag my YouTube over here. My Twitch stream here. We'll start the prediction now. 4 or less, 5 or more. You guys have been consistently choosing the, and I've actually been doing it. I wonder, yeah. No, you know what? I'll change it. If I want to do it, I'll change it for next season. I'm thinking about going to 3 or less or 4 or more for next season. Interested in what you guys think about that. But I'll keep it legit. Just these 2 choices for now. We'll start the prediction and get to the reviewing. Okay. All right, summary-wise here. So yeah, he attacks early. You can see on this mod line, what the profile looks like. You can see where I'm stronger. Here for GAC Omicrons, yeah, those are all in bold. You can see that he has quite a few for TW, so that's good for us. Does he have anything that we don't? He does have Chief Chirpa. It's not crazy good. Let's see, Hondo, Ben Solo, Third Sister, and Cal Kestis. Third Sister and Cal Kestis. Yes, Nate. Yes, we are playing Loki. Yeah, he's a good guy. I've had several good conversations with him outside of the game. Really dope dude. Okay, so this squad banner efficiency. This is really probably my favorite graph on the OmegaBot report lately because it's really giving me, I think, the most interesting information about the player. And you know that my general play philosophy is like, I'm trying to play the man. Like, of course you're always playing the game. But, you got to play the man. And, like, this type of scouting tool lets you get such a great sense of where he's strong, where he's weak, what he likes, what he doesn't. And you can just work that. So, anyway, squad banner efficiency tells us that, holy crap, this guy is fighting it out in the mud. 2 shots and 3 shots, he's doing them. All right, as far as his attacks go, as a proportion of his attacks, most of them are 57s. And you can see here that, when it's not 57, it's usually 55, 54, sometimes 56, and then we're talking about a lot of different types of cleanup scenario. But most of his attacks are right in that pocket there, from 54 to 57. What's more interesting, though, see the gold, the defense. What this means is that, on average, his opponents are scoring 57s against him much less often. Much less often than he is getting 57s. Likewise with 56, 55, 54, right? 52 and 53, he and his opponents are about equally probable to get that. But this is how to interpret this, right? So this is terrible. This is a fucking raid boss. That's what that shit means. Because this guy's getting high banners and he's drawing a lot out of his opponents. Like, his opponents, most of their attacks are getting here. Their sweet spot's about 54. He's over here at 57. Oh my god. So let's just, be respectful of that, shall we? Alright, defenses set by Loki here for the last 2 weeks. Ray Swolo, 100% of the time. Now, he's been mixing it up. Alright, he's, I think I've seen him do IPD, I've seen him do Hoda. So that's what I've caught here in the history. JMK Cat, Gas, Malgus, Radis, some kind of Nest team. I think it was Nest Fin Po something. No, maybe it was something else. Anyway, Qui-Gon, Jabba, CLS, of course CLS 2PO C3PO. Vader. He does a couple different interesting Vader comps. Some with Malak. There's some weird stuff out here. All right, Sith Trio, at least half the time. And then you have Hondo Anaka, so a Hondo lead, that's probably, Hondo Kuiil IG-11, Zorii, Sana, GG, Savage, something, and then, maybe an RJT. And as far as defenses on fleet, Executor, Radis, and Profundity. Now, here's something that's interesting. So he's doing double meta Radis, and what's terrifying here is that if you'll notice, there's actually very little that you see here on defenses. You're seeing from Jabba on forward, only 3 attempts seen. And you're seeing all the different colors that are not green. These are different levels of drop, back out, and crash, right? What this implies is that people aren't getting terribly far on his defense. You see how we only have 1 sample size for his fleet for all 6 weeks in this report. People are not seeing his fleet zone. They are fucking around. They are putting their heart and soul, their back into clearing bottom zone, and then they're completely jammed out up top. If they clear bottom zone at all. There's people who aren't even doing that. So we must be cautious. All right. Squad defenses by zone. Ray Swolo was north 100% of the time so far. JMK Cat, all right, Gas Malgus, and then something odd. So JMK Cat, Gas Malgus are usually certain to be bottom front. Treya, at least half the time. A Vader lead team, half the time. And then sometimes a Savage. It's weird out here. But yeah, up top you've got that Ray, along with Radis, mostly this Nest team, Qui-Gon, CLS, and Hondo. Very interesting pattern, right? It's unusual anyway for me. All right, offense-wise, okay. So Inquisitors, Starkiller, Hunter, Wampa, Aphra, C, Iden, Maul, Slacker, Fennec, JKL, Padme, Veers, Dash, JKR. So you can see, he's using a whole lot of teams here, and you're seeing different levels of drop and back out and whatever. And this is because he's setting such a robust defense. So he's used to working when he's under the gun and having a really heavy defense down. He's relying on that to cost his opponents more than it cost him. All right. Wow. So yeah, I mean, this is actually very interesting. This is what this shows me is struggle and still getting the job done. All right. So an Aura team he dropped against Lord Vader, a Qira team, Finn and Iden, Rey Swolo. I'm sure, yeah, that's been troubling a lot of people, myself included. Dash, Darth Revan, Savage Starkiller. Wow, okay. So he's had a couple different things. Profundity gave him trouble once. Interesting. Teams faced by. This is a small sample size as well. So he's been winning matches. So he's winning matches where he either cannot and doesn't need to, or just already doesn't need to clear top in order to win the match. Nasty. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. I think we gave you guys enough time to do your vote. What do we got? 4 or less, 5 or more. There we go. We're divided. 29% of you say 4 or less. 5 or more say 71%. All right. Let's go ahead and move it back over to the main scene. All right. Let's talk about this board. SirLoki was very kind in doing all his attacks ahead of time. He had stuff going on this evening, and he made the time here. I said if it's convenient for you, it would be great if you would clear the bottom front, then I could talk about everything squad wise. And he just decided to clear the whole board. So yeah, few battles drop, says Daily. My man, we will cover it in some detail. All right. Let's talk about it. You all know I'm stalking the banners out here. Let me go ahead and get that up. All right. So against Dash Vandor L3, the first attempt he actually preloaded this. There was damage on it and no one dead. So then he cleaned it up for 35. All right. Qira Han Chewie, he one shot for 54 banners. CLS, Chupio C3PO, he withdrew on the first attempt, so no preload. Cleaned it up on the second go for 37. All right. DRBSF Savage, he got him one shot for 51. And then Malgus, Talon, Malak, let's see here. On the first go, he got Malak and Talon. So it's just Malgus hanging around. Pretty high health, I think. And then he cleaned that up for 35, for a total of 37. All right. Back zone. All right. We set JKL again. We've been using him a lot on offense here, but I found a couple new tools here in the last 2-3 matches that have alleviated some of his necessity for offense, and happy that we did it. First attempt, I think he withdrew. I wasn't actually looking before he killed it on the second go, so I want to say he probably didn't preload it, because on the second attempt he cleaned it up for 34, so it would have been a 54. 3 banners dropped, nobody with full protection. That seems believable, doing it with a variety of different counters that are not going to get just a perfect score on it, but still get the job done. If it was a preload, I don't know, man. That would be really impressive if he's still 54 to preload. Nonetheless, 34 banners in total for that. Grand Inquisitor we put back on defense. 7th and 9th, but for all that, 57 banners. Hondo, IG-11 and Kuiil, 56. And then Rey Swolo, IG-11, that one on the first go, he backed out. No kills. No preload either. Second attempt, he killed Swolo and IPD, and then Rey was alive with, just that last little red tick of health. On the third attempt, he cleaned it up with only 1 banner drop for 26, so a total of 28. Okay? That taxed a lot. JML, Zaris, and Jolie, that was 56. So, a couple of these teams he was very well prepared for. Really amazing that he cleared this, because the madness continues up top. So GGB2 Droidica, 53 banners, you know, didn't survive by much on that one. All right, Zorii BB-8 R2. So he got R2 on the first go and cleaned it up for 33 on the second, total of 34 banners. Jabba Chrysanthemum Boushh. He got Boushh on the first go. So Jabba Chrysanthemum's still standing. And so that was his first attack. So that was 11 banners. And then he got 36 on the cleanup. So only dropping 1 banner. I think that's another GL consumed. So you see what I'm saying? He had like a lot of drops here. And still cleared. That is really super impressive in 3s. Because 3s is not forgiving of too many mistakes. Anyway. Qui-Gon Jinn, JK Cam. 55 banners. So only dropped 2. And then, Radis Jin K2. That was 57. Just knocked it right out. Alright, for fleets, I decided to go hard. Alright. I set down Executor Triple Attacker, Profundity, and then I set down the Hoopty Home 1. With just a couple, random pieces thrown in. He did one-shot all those fleets. What were those numbers there? For Executor, he got 63. Profundity, 69. And Home 1, 73. So I'm expecting he set double meta against me as well. He's been, what little we could see suggested double meta Radis. We anticipate that we'll see that. I might end up doing worse on that than he did. Because if we both did that, we're both taking the gamble that one of us had bad RNG on either Executor or Profundity, and that did not happen. So, shit. Alright. So we do have to clear. Last couple of rounds here, it hasn't been too bad. We got our work cut out for us. Alright, top side for SirLoki. He has Dooku, Droideka, and Magna with the Droideka Cron on. We'll cover the crons up on this wall when we go to clear it. Malgus, Malak, and Talon. I'm assuming that's a tank revive. I had to check. I mean, whatever. It's compulsive. DR, BSF, Savage. I'm guessing that's a 20%. Then you've got Zorii, GG, and B2. We'll definitely check Sorii's kit, because I remember there's something that's not going to happen because they're separatists. But this is going to be gross. So it's like... B2's going to be the VIP. B2, like, potentially getting offense up, just smashing your face in repeatedly. And then her resurrecting. I forget how people get spare parts, but like I said, we'll check it. Qui-Gon JK Cam, so, yep. He got 55 on mine, so that's Nute Jango B1. That's going to be my plan to do likewise. Alright, bottom front, where the game begins. So, this Darth Vader, Lord Vader Shore, I've seen this on a couple people's streams, seen them come up against it. Like, I have to assume the idea here is that, yeah, we might take forever and a day to get Lord Vader's ultimate, but we're not relying on that. We're relying on Darth Vader's leadership so that whatever dots get applied, they're staying for good, right? Darth Vader is alive. Enemies immediately regain damage over time for 2 turns whenever damage over time expires on them. So the whole trick to this, then, is that you need to kill him. His leadership, most leadership effects persist when the leader dies. Like, their uniques die with them. Their unique effects die when they die. But it does say specifically in his leadership, while he is alive, enemies immediately regain damage over time for 2 turns whenever damage over time expires on them. So I have to assume expires... I haven't tested this in a while, but I assume expires also includes when it's cleansed. So the idea is to keep you jammed up with just an everlasting growing stack of dots. But I think as long as you just kick his teeth in, you're fine, right? So it's like you snipe out Shore, and yeah, so the threat of Shore... Like, the reason this isn't royal is that Shore heals for a very direct amount. Yeah. 20 health equal to 24% of Shore Troopers' max health. And gain crit immunity for 2 turns. So, yeah. Yeah, so that's going to be a lot of healing, right? Potentially his whole health bar. So the idea here is that if you go in after him, like ideally we would be able to just snipe him right out, right? Or we would just beat through him, I guess. It might be even better just to try and snipe Darth Vader. Because the idea is that if you hit Darth Vader and then he gets to go, the size of the heal that he's going to hand out is probably enough to heal the whole health bar here, right? So then you've like squandered a turn. And you don't really want to be squandering turns when you've got this growing dot stack. That's kind of what I'm thinking. You're just in time for for us to get very, very initially started, man. Welcome. Surgical Precision, resubscribe for 11 months. Thank you kindly, man. It's almost a year. Thank you so much. TJ, yeah, man. We're going to see how this goes. Yeah, he had a whole bunch of drops, but he full cleared. That's the important fact. We have to do the same. All right, he's got Finn, and Zorii. I guess we'll check these out here. So, yeah, max health damage on 3. Whenever you got folks targeting each other, I think she targets somebody and Finn targets people. So there's a lot of potential to be stacking stats. And then if stealth is dispelled on a resistance or smuggler ally, they gain a bonus turn. That's not good. While resistance or smuggler allies are stealth, they have 100% health steal and their basic abilities apply. Tenacity down, target enemy for 1 turn. Whenever a resistance or smuggler ally gains damage immunity or stealth, they recover 100% health and gain 20% defense, stacking max 200%. What did I have penciled in as my game plan for this one? Yeah, that I was thinking like JKR Grandmaster Bastila. That's kind of what I'm thinking. God, I hope I don't get my back blown out on that. I'm still thinking that Fennec. Let me think about this. How's this going to work turn meter wise? Yeah. So it's like Darth Vader's going to crush straight out the gate. And then he's also just going to be really fast, right? So that's the idea, is that he would be threatening to also do Merciless. Because if he gets the chance to do Merciless, we're also having bad times. So 340, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not the best. Is it not the best? Tenacity would be cool if we have it on like a Scoundrel Cron. We've been making good use of a couple different Scoundrel Crons. We'll figure it out though. DJ SirLoki, he just popped in the chat here. Good luck, my friend. Thanks for the intro. You're very welcome, man. Great set of attacks, man. I mean, I know you had your share of drops, and I respect it, but like you still cleared, and I respect that. That is not easy. What's the cron on that Vader duo? Yeah, we'll have a look at it. It's a 20% here with, this is just a level 8 cron, by the way, just sitting around with 333% defense and 11.81% protection. So yeah. I should probably check what GG says about that one. Anyway, then he's got Ray Swolo Cal. So this is my first time encountering this in the wild. I'm excited to try it. Quick review about his kit. So, defense down, speed down. Oh my god, it's both. And then, yeah. Okay, that kind of sucks. That's not great for me. On target, dispel all debuffs on target ally. Okay, that's not helpful. Oh my god. It's not good. Just real casual. Inflict evasion down, speed down, tenacity down on all enemies for 2 turns, and all allies gain crit damage up and speed up for 2 turns. All unaligned force user allies, spoiler, both of them are unaligned force user allies. All of them. Gain 3% turn meter for each debuff resisted by enemies. Well, good news. We're not going to have a ton of tenacity, so haha. If an enemy already had speed down, they are stunned for 1 turn. This is terrible. That is terrible. I don't like that at all. And then I'm persistent. This is literally the worst part. At the start of battle, all unaligned force user allies gain 30% max health and 30% tenacity. Whenever an ally is critically hit, They and Cal recover 5% health and protection. You just have to keep these people shocked, or it's just a runaway. Just a complete runaway. If the ally is also a light side or dark side unaligned force user, they and Cal gain protection up 10%, stacking. Oh my god. If the ally is also a light or dark side unaligned force user, they all are, they and Cal gain protection up. This is also whenever a crit happens then. This is a second clause to this, right? Whenever an ally is critically hit, they and Cal recover 5% health and protection, period. If the ally is also a light or dark side unaligned force user. Okay, so, yeah. Alright, yeah, which they all are. They and Cal gain prod up 10%, stacking up to 50% for 2 turns. There must be shock. So if we're going to do Star Killer, like, there must be shock, or there will be blood. We will die terribly. It will be awful. I will not recommend the experience. For each special ability used by each other character, so everybody, Cal gains a stack of persistence, and that's just a tick. It's a ticker. If an opponent gains the first turn in an encounter, Cal gains 15 stacks. So if we're using Star Killer, we'll just be damn certain to not use a 20%. I think we'll be sure not to do that. We'll try and use one of those that has like the offense up, crit damage up, crit chance up, level 3 instead, and try and make that work. At the start of his turn, Cal does the following based on the number of stacks of persistence that he has. At 10+, he and all other unaligned force user allies gain forward sight for 2 turns. At the start of his turn, so this is an effect that would happen at the start of each turn. At 20+ stacks, he and all unaligned force user allies gain defense up and prod up. So both of these clauses would be fulfilled. So all of this stuff is going to happen stacking as this goes, right? At 30 stacks, at the start of his turn, he inflicts ability block and buff immunity on all enemies for 2 turns, which can't be evaded or resisted, and all allies gain 50% turn meter. So if he should ever, that's your rage timer on a raid boss if you're talking like WoW or something, right? Like that's like your soft, that's the end of the fight. Like it's not technically the end of the fight, like you're not all immediately dead, but you're gonna die. Like if this happens, you're gonna die. Because then your ability block, buff immunity, can't be evaded or resisted. They gain 50% turn meter, and the effect is doubled for light side unaligned force users. So it's a full turn meter bar. And stacks of persistence are reset. Oh, okay. Okay. So this effect only happens once. Oh, thank God. Okay, so the first 2 effects stack on each other. The third also does the first 2 effects, but only once, and then it all resets back to the beginning. Okay, so that's the end of the part of the kit that matters in GAC. Then there's this fancy shit down here where this makes the Ahsoka Tano Fulcrum Omicron in TW actually work in a team now. So that's also insane for TW. But all this crap that I had just read is all active here in GAC. And he is stacked out in health. What is this? Speed, health. All right. And then what are we looking at here? Yeah. So what is that? About 103,000 health just naturally. 83,000 protection, 277 speed, and then the rest of this just doesn't matter. I mean, he's just a big bag of health, and he's here to survive and get persistence. That seems to be the idea. But yeah, Duckstab has it right here in the chat. Good God! Alright, so then you have Jabba, Crescent, and Boushh. He's been running a Smuggler Cron. Looks like he changed it up. Whenever light side allies gain a buff, they recover 2% health and protection. 16% health, 66% armor pen, and 140% tenacity. So the thing is, I am thinking we should still be just fine. I've been seeing people say, like, beware if you see super de-duper high tenacity. And, I mean, 352% qualifies. But I'm thinking Aphra should still work here. Because you get Potency up. She's got a lot to begin with. That's 50% on, what is it? Like... She's like 167, so 267. It's like 267 times 1.5, right? Potency up is 50%. So that's like... Oh, no. Times 1.5 is like 400, right? 400%, right? 400% potency. At that point, if we're getting resisted, then we were going to be getting resisted from that natural 15% base resist chance that you can't overcome. So even all this shouldn't matter, I think. And we will put that to the test. Last but not least, JMK Cat GK. So think about this, guys. Think about this, what he's just said here. You know? I mean, the back wall probably has Reva. He has Reva. He's got no good reason to withhold Reva from me, right? It's almost an unwritten rule that you would set it on defense and let your opponent just see what it does. Get some data, you know, for like the first week that you have a team. Especially that Reva is available exclusively here in the last week of this threes. So we have to anticipate that. So, okay. So yeah, Aphra for this, Starkiller for Rey, JMK... So I've seen people do C, I've seen people do Slacker, which I've never tried the Slacker, and I've had mixed results doing C. I'd be interested maybe in trying the Slacker. But we could JMK, right? We know, you guys know that I have JMK. You didn't see it on defense. So we could always do that. Spoiler, she is as advertised and is in fact 3... Wait, is she 3? Yeah, she is 380 as advertised. So if we go in with JMK, then we know that we go second, which means that I was wise to have R2 set. Yeah. Yeah. R2 on defense was okay. Anyway... So there's a couple ways to beat that, and I really need to think about the top here, because this is different than most opponents. This usually, I mean, we're going to still clear bottom first, but I actually have to make sure I have the top mapped out, because I cannot be caught lacking out here. Yeah, this is EP, MaraJ, Starkiller. Yeah, the JMK Cat can either be slackered or something. JMK, I don't think I... Yeah, I mean, I could... I think there's... I've heard tell that Trio can take on Reva, so I'm thinking to try that if I encounter back there. But it still would be nice to have JMK available for whatever is in the back wall, right? So I would be amenable to using Slacker Daka Zombie to take on JMK. I'll probably check that win rate before I attempt it. Yeah, the Darth Vader, do you guys think Fennec, Greef, Mando has any real risk there? I think I saw a positive win rate there for that, a pretty good one. Dooku, Droideka, Magna, I mean, I feel like I can Bad Batch that, I can Jedi that. If I'm going to do JKR here against the Finn, though, then that means that would almost have to be like Bad Batch, right? Let me check that. That's going to be important to make sure I got my ducks in a row. Oh, that's Dooku. Dooku, Droideka, Magna. Oh gosh, that's a lot less scary. Dooku, Droideka, and Magna? Yeah, I guess, man. They're not going to be hidden under stealth because it's not GG lead. Yeah, Bad Batch would crush it. Imperial Troopers would crush it. Wampa seems to have a decent win rate. I believe that, but that seems excessive. Wow, GBA Sunfax Spy, 100%. That really says it all right there, doesn't it? Maybe even just that. What was it? It was for 54? I mean, if it's 54, it's 100% with 10 attempts. That's probably the way. Because the fortunate thing that we do have is because it took so much for Loki to clear, the task for us is to clear. If we can do it with, one-shots with whatever, shit banners, as long as we're not dropping too much, we should be, like, comfortable on banners going into fleet. And so if we end up having to do a two-shot or even two fleet-wise, we are hoping to be comfortable going into that. That's kind of what I'm praying for. Ooh, wow. I see this with 8 sample size. Here, let me put this up for you guys. I feel bad. And I'll put the camera on now. Darth Vader, Thrawn and Gideon. Wow, 56.3. I mean, I think I'm going to do like a Gidme somewhere, but it's just, I'm going to write it down because I think it's cool. I'm going to write it down as like an alternate. Trio, that's excessive. Here's a comp with Soldier instead. It's 55 banners instead of what, 54? So Soldier seems even better, but the sample size is half, so and now we start getting into really low sample sizes. Ooh, my Mothma, Katarn, Cara. I'm gonna write that in over the other one. Wow, that's 55. Okay, so that means GBA goes as the alternate, and Mon Mothma is the primary now. Mon Mothma, Katarn, Cara, because I haven't been using them the last couple of rounds. So if I have like a decent banner usage, for sure. Malgus. What was it? Malgus, Malak, Talon. There aren't a ton of options for this, really. It feels like C, right? Like C, Watt, C. These are both 100%. This looks like the way to go. We'll just do C solo. We'll plan on that there. Sortie GGB2. Okay, there's probably not a ton of data on this one, and that's smart. That's something that's very commonplace at the high level play, is knowing that it's like everybody's a fiend about the scouting, right? So GG, where's the B2? Somebody did this. I knew it wasn't fully original. Okay. So, yeah, looks like Bad Batch is all but a sure thing. We do have gas available, and we do note that while the banners are absolute garbo, it was also 100%. Okay, so we'll write in. Hunter, was there a Sana team there? Sana is probably in the back, so we'd have to have a different solution, but I feel like that's fine. Hunter, Bad Batch, Echo, Tech... And then the alternate was what? Yeah, gas. Gas Rex 5s. So we do get to bully something with gas. I wonder what we'll see when we look at the Finn Zorii stuff. Iden, only 65%. I don't dig it. See, JKR, I looked at this earlier. Somebody did this. See, only sample size of 2. I grant you that. We don't know how good these are, but it might be doable. Still, the sample size is concerning. We've made calls on that kind of thing and gotten bit. But the problem is that there's not a lot of people doing this right now. So the sample size is limited. Star Killer here, yeah. Gas, 80%. Gosh, only 80% on 20 attempts. That's nasty. JKR Grandmaster Jolie, but Jolie's on defense. Lord Vader is an option, but Lord Vader could be very powerful elsewhere. So I think we have a couple fights of latitude. I feel like we could do something like Star Killer on Rey and see how it goes, and then kind of shift the fight from there. But we have the top wall covered now, and I feel good. So I think we'll start a new session, not get bit in the ass by blue stacks. Whew. Okay, guys, we're, damn near an hour. No, I've only been at this for 46 minutes. Yeah, we're just about to get started. Hey, Sweens, what's going on? What's going on, man? Happy Sunday, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. All right. 64 people on a Sunday. That's pretty great, man. That's great. All right. So, we're going to face the music. All right. It's time to meet my maker. take the gloves off. Straight out. Damn it. That's the wrong click. Tass must learn the way of the stall, says Nate. Yeah, my understanding is there's very few who can teach me. I think Wolf is one of them, right? There's a few high-quality stallers out there. Crit damage is ideal. There's a level 7 that I really like. This is the one. Protection, crit avoidance, whatever. Offense is nice. It's a little bit. The defense is a good little chunk, but this level 3 is king. And it is important that we don't go first. So we expect this Ray should be damn sure good and fast. 273, yeah, okay. 67% defense too. All right, guys. So the game plan here, I am going to... So she's going to use Lifeblood first. So we're going to use MaraJ's middle on her to get crit immunity off, so that we'll be able to subsequently get rid of... inspiration stacks. Then what are we going to do? We're going to... If we need to be able to keep people locked up. Gotta keep people shocked is what we need. So you do a couple shocks, then you're gonna do... We want to be able to save stun. We want to have MaraJ's stun back to use, like, on Cal during Rey's ultimate. That's gonna be important. We need him to not stack... What's he get? Physical crit rating? Okay, so it's a damage mastery. Yeah, but you see, he does get deflection and dodge chance. So that's the thing. He will get deflection and dodge from stacking up. Let me close my window here. I'll probably regret that soon, but here we go. Okay. A 1. Crit immunity off everybody. That would be the ideal move. 2. Okay. 3. You've got this. You've got stagger that I can trigger here. Okay, we really do want to work him down. It's not important that you're staggered. It is important that we try and work you, though. Because this shit's going to be gross. Gotta keep after her, right? Because we can kind of beat him down at a variety of different opportunities. Yeah, keep it moving. Okay, she's got her stacks again. We can save the Dispel. We're saving this. Alright, we're just trying to whittle her down. She's going to get ultimate soon. I don't think it's that soon, but soon. He's going to have his shit. Maybe smack him. Try and do some damage of importance. Okay. You're close to doing something. But we'd really like to puncture you beforehand. Okay, so... What do we do here? So you got debuffs. We want to make sure that this stays on you. So we're going to debuff you just beforehand. That's the first thing. Okay. Then you're going to keep that going in. And that's important to us. We're going to whittle you down as best as possible. Now you go in. Okay. Now we can try and stun, right? But no, the first order of business should be getting rid of that. We saved this judiciously. Alright, now you're still stunned. We can just throw this, I guess. Right? Might as well keep everybody debuffed to shit. Just smack her. We're already capped off. So we don't actually need to use the buffs to survive. We don't need to use the ship to survive, is what I mean. Still can't die, so we have to just chill, right? Gotta just chill, right? Chill feels like the right move. We could dispel so that his protection up is gone, and then the next opportunity we get, we can ships. So let's do the dispel to get rid of the buffs. Okay. So now you're low. That means you can die. Then she can die right after. Right? We would want to do that. Smack you first, a little bit. Smack you next. Okay. Now he's back. God damn it. That's stupid of me. Okay. Oh, man, we're fucking this up, I think. No, it's just about getting to Starkiller's next turn here. 1, 2, call, smack and kill. Damn. Okay. Almost there. Okay. 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 Let's just do that, and then this. Okay. So you're dead now. Smack the shit out of him. Okay. Now we just need to put it on auto. Oh. No, we don't. Gotta do this. Okay. Come on, keep it moving. Alright, no. Just stay on him. Just stay on him. Just stay on him. Just stay on him. Stay on target. And he drops. Got him. Oh my god. Wow, in a 57, that's got to be the best I've done all season, maybe in 2 seasons. Oh, shit. The most careful I think I've ever been, but palms sweaty. Oh. Small 75, first time chatter. Good to see you, man. Hi, everyone, he says. Good to see you. Hi, good to have you here. Trevor plays well, GG. Oh, thanks, man, for the GG. All right. We can hear the stress in your voice. I absolutely believe you, Donos. Once. Whoosh, over my head it goes. Hold on, let me pull up the spreadsheet. Look at that Darth Vader thing, right? We had that. So, Slacker seems like a sure thing. It would almost seem stupid to take a chance if it... See, but here, the win rate is... This is rare, right? It's rare. So, here's the thing that makes this dangerous. The 350% defense, right? I think that the 350% defense means that the right strategy is to dispel and then snipe Darth Vader. I feel like if you snipe Darth Vader, you trivialize it, right? Because Shore is whatever. Shore is not going to offer anywhere near the level of difficulty that a Royal would. So I'm feeling like that's a good one. It's a dumb emote name. I do not claim to be one of the trendy kids. So this is all the data that there is for this season, though. You see my point? There isn't a lot of information here. Lord Vader proper is 100%. So it's like you do Slacker, Lord Vader, or Fennec. We know that we could find a use for, like, Bossk, Greef, Mando killing something, right? Man, if he has Radis in the back, man, that could be bad. That could be bad. Looks like Fennec was at least with one guy dead. Yes, that's right. Yeah, someone died, and my guess would be it would probably have to be Mando, because if it were Fennec, I don't think you get to win that. So the sample size is suggesting that Slacker is the way to go, but I swear, let me take off Shore Trooper, because this could also be just a red herring in itself. If we put on Royal Guard, this would be assuming like worst case scenario, right? So people don't see sample size and they'll make assumptions about how hard it might have to be. Lord Vader lead with, stuff, not even a proper tank. So I guess, what is it? I'm not really sure what the fracture is going to do for you, because you're fracturing Royal, and I guess that's cool, but he's still going to gain the extra Force Taunt. I guess he just wouldn't be able to buff himself ever. I don't know. But, yeah, I don't think I would attempt this against the high defense. I don't feel like that's right. I feel like Slacker, it's like Slacker or Fennec. It's like Slacker's probably the safest way to go, and Fennec would be the, the most efficient way to go. So we'll think about that. But but Royal is not as challenging as Shore. So we see that people are getting away. I like this, the tank tech. That interests me, because we already plan to use C by himself. So that works for me. And this one, this could be, it's sample size of 1. You never know what people's mods have going. This is at the very least, this is a proof of concept. And that means that it probably can be done without losing somebody, because there are the fights where you could lose Mando, but man, that would have to be a pretty offensively brawny Kron, right? We're getting no offense out of this Kron. It's all defense. So it's just about managing the threat of Darth Vader. Darth Vader, that's the other part of this, though. So here's the thing. Maybe this is why it's sample size of 1. With the 20% turn meter, all but certain that, obviously Darth Vader would go first, and his leadership can rip turn meter. And unless we had an ungodly amount of tenacity, and even then we'd have to be sure we're lucky, we risk having the turn meter rip isn't that bad. It's not like we're going to get Stone Aged forever, right? Well, it's like you would have dots, you would have 2 sets of dots, and then I think both sets of dots potentially can push back turn meter. So, yeah, you could get Stone Age there, but then you would be able to pull right up, right? Yeah, nuke Darth Vader first with Mando, for sure. Yes, Duckstab. Yes, Free Weevil, MB Danos. They've got you covered here in the chat. Defense increases. The stat defense increases the values for both armor and resistance, whereas just armor only increases armor, resistance only increases resistance. Defense is like the best, right? It is the best way to go defensively. So yeah, Mando turn 2. Mando would be my turn 2. Yeah, he is... No, he's not my turn 2. He's my turn 1. Like, we'd have to assume... If we assume that all the turn meter gets, like, turn meter removal gets distributed the same way, man, this feels pretty jank, don't it? This feels pretty jank. You don't want to overthink it, because I still feel Fennec could probably do it, but it's like, man, what are we dealing with here? Because the thing is, if we get crushed, like, Darth Vader goes first with the 20%. Now his real speed is getting taken into account, because we don't run a 20% with Fennec, right? So he rushes out ahead and does crush. And then we all start to do speed. Greef is naturally not faster than, I think. So that sets it up right there. My Greef, yeah, I think that's it. My Greef is 340. And this guy is 301. So 341. Okay. All right. So we're going to do Slacker here. I'm not going to take the chance that Darth Vader gets to go crush and remove turn meter. Well, no, he wouldn't remove turn meter there, because no one else would have turn meter. Okay, so that's good. But then, who's next after that? So Lord Vader would go next and crush and remove some turn meter. But it's for each dot inflicted, right? We must be cautious. 50% chance to remove 20% turn meter when they damage an enemy. So that's from anything at all. Yeah, I feel like we're going to do Slacker, because this feels like one of them there fuck around and find out deals. So that means that we're saving Lord Vader, right? Lord Vader? Lord Vader could also be used instead of Slacker. Lord Vader lead. Lord Vader... But then you kind of want to use Gideon just to really nerf... What's his name? What was it that I had on the screen? Yeah, Lord Vader Royal in this one. Yeah, you just crush him down to death. I don't know, man. And what was his potency? Yeah, 111. It isn't enormous, but it's still significant. Slacker, you think Lord Vader's a better spend here? Yeah. Well, what's the most... Alright, the next most necessary thing is Aphra, so I'll mull that over in my head here a little more. Because we got to get this split just right. We set really good stuff down, and we were able to draw a lot for it, but the burden is now on us to actually full clear, so... No points for not taking it all the way. BT1, 000, we grab this one, the good one. Okay. Don't need Gideon since there is no Maul. Well, yeah, you're right. We're fighting with a proper Lord Vader. You're right about that. I was thinking like using a non-GL lead still. So, yeah, you're right. All right, let's go ahead and do this one. But fair point, Free Weevil. Fair point. Let's see. Aphra, BT1, 000. Anything to think about? Not really. It is a ton of tenacity, so we'll see how much it matters. If this costs us dearly, then we have to shift the plan. Hello there. And a 1. And a 2. And a 3. Does the theory work? We get only one doubt. Only one doubt. Do you see that? That's dangerous stuff. Now they get to take turns. Them taking turns is bad news in the business. Retribution is not a factor. We're not punished for doing the AoE here. We'll go ahead and take our basic. You deflect because you're a dick like that. We do get to hopefully land. Alright, Armor Shred is quite welcome. Alright, now we're really going to hopefully be able to start landing debuffs. One more. Go around the block. Okay, that's good. Not a billion things called. Okay. It's getting to be a little less awesome, but here's the cool part. She's open to me for whatever reason. We will take the money and run. Oh, she got disarmed. That sucks. But you're wide open, though. Like, could you die? All right, that's hot. All right, that is a real good situation. Let's see if we can keep it moving. Do we get the doubts? Ooh, no doubts. We can't move past him because he's got this shit. Well, he also hasn't died the first time. We'll manage our expectations. Okay. How? 3.5 minutes. We're not doing terrible on time. We know Boushh can't come back. She can't hurt us anymore. She can't hurt us. Alright. Yep. Keep it moving. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that tenacity is actually quite effective, right? I think we've yet to land a doubt. So it's proven to be very, very effective. All right. Now we can start doing real deal stuff here. How you doing, old friend? All right. So variations on a theme. It's dangerous in that, you know, he is going to move along pretty far in the part of getting his ultimate, and we weren't able to stop him from using any specials. There's the first out of the game. 2 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock. We'll just do that. That's the good one, and a 2. Bye-bye. 56. All right. So that's good. So we know that we don't need Slacker or something nasty to clean that up. All right. 2 fights gone well. Do not be deceived. Three nasty fights remain. All right, what'd y'all think about my idea about JKR? So here's the thing: if we do JKR, oh man, JKR seems like that's a dumb idea, right? Man, this is gonna be nasty because I'm forgetting all this shit. Yeah. And then what's he gonna do? Yup. Blah. And then what are you gonna do? Hey, you don't have the Omicron. Blessings. But you do have the Datacron for her. And that I learned early on in the season. Do not sleep on it. 111,000, 325 speed. She also hands out 35 speed. Equal or fewer allies than enemies. So yeah. Only when they're solidly winning the fight would they not have this 35 speed. So 35, 25, 360 she is. Yeah. And then he was what? 370 plus the 405. There's no way. There's no way JKR would be fast enough to be out ahead. I don't like the feel of that at all. From the top. Yeah, 80 people tried Imperial Troopers for 36%. I don't feel that at all. Yeah, Iden might be it. Iden might be it. See, if he has gas in the back, like Maul Candy Bow can handle that. We could also use gas here. I didn't really have gas decided on any one thing particular, but is there some attack history? 79% win rate suggests gas is pretty good. The banners are kind of crap, but you expect the whole experience to be kind of crap, so that checks out. This is really interesting. Padme Ahsoka Mace, 70%. Still not worth it. But yeah, see, the JKRs that are super high win rate are usually featuring JKL. Only the ones like here. So this one you had two, and that's the one I'm basing it on. But man, I feel like you can do this when you know that you're going to be faster. Maybe these are people running the Resistance Hero Fincron and stuff like that. I don't know. I feel like that this isn't the right move to do JKR, so I think I'm pulling away from that. Leaning more towards Iden. I understand the disparity in the win rate, but there's a larger sample size which suggests to me that there's more, variance in how people have their stuff modded. I know I have my stuff modded pretty strong, so we'd hope that the odds would skew our way. Lord Vader trivializes the fight. So, if we needed Slacker to deal with the Darth Vader, Lord Vader. So we could take the risk there. Bounty hunters anywhere else? Well, the fact is, if we use it and it works, it's great. If we use it and it doesn't work, then we do have a means of cleaning it up. If we had to use Slacker there, then we know that we couldn't do Slacker here, which means it would have to be JMK here, I think. JMK or C. JMK or C. And C has a certain chance of just not working out. So we have to be cautious. What's your deal again, stat-wise? Big bunch of health, tenacity. And then you're going to gain so much. Yeah, we got to do something real strong for you. Real strong. Bad Badge didn't work for shit. Okay. How about Maul Candy Bow? Because the fact is, if there is a gas back there, we got Lord Vader. We got other shit. We'll be fine. If we don't use Lord Vader up here, then everything works. So Maul Candy Bow can be the plan for that. I feel like that would work. I feel like we got that. Hux FOTP plus red for this? I feel like there's too many stats, dude. I feel like there's too many stats. I feel like there's too many stats. And I think we'll be able to make our way through. If we have to, like, 3-shot a team or something like that, like, we could plan for that. Like, if we had to, something like that, and we would still be okay, I think, banners-wise. We got some room that way. But we can't be dropping a bunch of stuff on this front wall when we don't know what's in the back. We can't do that. That's how I get myself. So, yeah, Mandalorian. Let's get it done. Maul. Candy Bow. Cron-wise, we have 2. One has a bit more offense. This is a lot more health. We usually go with this one for the health. The damage, the offense difference is trivial, and then the survivability may be vital. You never know. So what happens? What are her triggers? Man, some other shit is going to happen here, I think. Alright, we're going to have to just keep our eyes open. But I think this fight's going to work out. Let's go. Maul Candy Bow. Satisfactory win rate. Great banners. Don't disappoint me. Oh, now you can't be doing that, damn it. Alright. Opportune, I suppose. Okay, we sweep over here. And we trigger our man. Okay, yes, we would want to push you. The Dispel is, well, no. See, we would want to stop him from doing something. We get our bonus turn. But his cooldowns would be pushed back. And that's fairly important. Now we just kick the shit out of him, right? But now he hides from us. 3 would kill. No. 3, 4, 5, 2, and spinny spin for the 57. Okay. A high price for a decent team. Maybe you can say it wasn't really worth all the Maul Candy Bow, but all right. If I end up losing for one of that, fair. Fair. Okay, so it's kind of GL roulette up here. We already had Lord Vader Maul assigned to DR, so that is something worth paying attention to. I will remind myself of that, Mr. Fancy Pants. What the hell am I going to do about that? So, Lord Vader would probably be a better way to go then against this Lord Vader if the Fennec goes bad on me for any reason. Dooku, we don't know, man. We don't know. Fennec is worth it to try, I think, as long as we're careful. So, alright, let's try it. Bounty Hunter, Fennec, Greef, Mando. Scoundrel-wise... So, what's the thing that we're looking for? Well, I guess we want Scoundrel, principally. Okay. Now we have a remainder. We have a couple remainder crons. So this 19% health seems like a really stupid idea, right? That's a great way to just lose all your shit for free. When you fall below 20% health, that's pretty cool. Weakest ally gains 20% turn meter for every dark side ally. I think that would just make Mando go first, so that's kind of meh. Enemies that can't be revived, that really doesn't do a whole lot either. So I'm not really wowed by the Scoundrel options themselves. What I really like... Ooh. So it is 25% health, but it is also 63% defense added, and then you have this level 3 doing good stuff. And the 25% health matters, like, for that first monstrously large set of dots. You think it's worth it? You think it's worth increasing the damage that we take from those dots by 25% each? I don't know. I don't know if I feel that. Offense. How about offense? Or protection. Protection's probably the best way to go, strictly. So the 20%'s there. A little bit of offense, some protection, crit damage, crit avoidance. The 20% is just kind of whack. That's the only thing. It would be nice to... I mean, we could just basic, right? I guess. Yeah, we could just basic on his first turn. We don't have to use his special to call, because we would want to use it after she's buffed. Damn. Why would you do Vader lead over Lord Vader? It's kind of a gimmick. So the reason... So you're not expecting Lord Vader to get his ultimate charge off. What you are expecting, though, is... Man, I probably should do Lord Vader, because then I would have intact bounty hunters to go after, and I would be able to split bounty hunters, right? We've already used Maul. We already know that we can't use Lord Vader Maul to fight something really super nasty in the back. That might be the way to do it. But then I had Lord Vader assigned up top to something, and that was for DRBSF Savage. Yeah, bounty hunters can't do that. It is worth it to maybe give this a go. Shit. I think it'll work. This might even be one of those where I hem and haw about it for 15 minutes and then it goes real smooth. So protection is the only good mitigation. The 20% we can work around. The rest of the stats are okay. They'll help preserve us. The crit avoidance is even actually useful. The level 6 is actually quite useful. And Fennec actually has a decently high chance to critically strike, as I recall. First of all, what does her leader give? Oh yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Well, we're definitely going to be dispelling 20 buffs. But yeah, she's got... 14,600 damage and 86% crit chance. So your girl's going to be able to take advantage, fullest advantage of that crit damage on the Kron. I'm feeling this. I didn't really catch it. What advantage is there for the cost of Lord Vader getting ult? So yes, with a 20% Kron, Darth Vader's going to go first and crush, right? So you're going to have a set of dots on you. Then Lord Vader is going to crush. Everybody's going to be gaining speeds. So because Darth Vader's getting the 20% from the Kron, that kicks in ahead of anybody else like starting to gain speed, okay? So that just happens. Then people start to gain speed. Oh yeah, the reason I was thinking I can't do this is because... no, well, it's because if we have too much damage pop off. But... Oh man... That's bad. If Darth Vader gets to ultimate, we are cooked, man. The whole reason to set this instead of regular Lord Vader is this somehow must impede regular Fennec. Otherwise, why would you set it? The risk here is that the leadership from Darth Vader strips turn meter when you do when any ally does damage. So the possibility exists that after Darth Vader goes, Lord Vader goes, his AoE hits and rips turn meter, has a 50% chance of doing it. You have to expect the worst, right? If it rips your turn meter off and then Darth Vader's able to go, because Darth Vader's 301, so 341 under Lord Vader. So Darth Vader's first move will be Crush. If he gets to that second turn, he gets to pop himself into Merciless. I don't know about all that, man. Absolutely need to have Fennec here. She's our key to being able to take down Lord Vader himself. So we need that. Mandalorian can't snipe Lord Vader. About having Bam... I mean, we could do it. It's just crazier. Where I guess the one thing I didn't check on the sheet, the difference. He must have Lord Vader used, or the Royal Guard used. Interestingly, where was that? Darth Vader was here. Lord Vader and Shore Trooper. Lord Vader and Royal. And there's no Fennec sample for Royal, but there is for that. Yeah, man, I really am feeling like we should Lord Vader this. So that means that DR BSF Savage needs a different counter. Okay. Maybe we SLK that. Alright, let's go ahead and do Empire here. I can't take the risk on getting completely jammed out. Slacker would be nice to save, because Slacker could take on JMK below, so we could push all that around. So, Lord Vader, Thrawn Royal, like that. What was that sample size the other way? Show me Lord Vader's. Only one scene. Thrawn and Darth. Thrawn and Darth. I don't believe that. That seems silly. Yeah, so, yeah, alright. You use Thrawn there, and you just use double tank there. Interesting. So it's just a matter of time with this. Thrawn may yet be useful to us in some other capacity. I don't see Thrawn as being necessary. Do we have Eighth Brother put to any profitable use? Eighth Brother could, at the very least, crush. This has a ton of defense, so we would want to just have a lot of offense to compensate, I guess. Ooh, it would be cool to go with that offense up level 3 thing, right? That would be kind of cool. Tank revive's really the way to go, though, isn't it? Yeah, we'll do a tank revive. Do we want to actually bring Darth Vader, then, and have a legitimate damage? We could try and do our own set of ability blocks and stuff. Might be worth trying. Defense. And the protection. So it would just be that crush. So the thing is, Darth Vader would be self-sustaining. He would do well in this environment. I think he would. So let's talk tank revive. Tank revive, offense, crit avoidance, it's whatever. That one's not terrible. So we do want the tank revive, right? What's our problem? Bounty Hunter's win condition is Darth Vader not lapping your Greef. Exactly, Benjamin. That's exactly what I'm afraid of. Seems risky with Fennec. Yeah, I'm committed. I'm committed to not doing that now. This is a good one for our situation, actually, because it's all health, so this doesn't matter. The defense is of help to us, and if and when they end up popping him, it's probably Lord Vader that's going to do the popping, and it may well happen during the ult, so it might not matter, but being able to gain these buffs is probably worth our time. So I'm thinking we might run with that. However, I've really liked that one with Fennec in the past. So it's like, but this would give us the advantage, I think, in working these guys down. So let's go ahead and do that. All right. Lord Vader, Darth, and Royal. We'll show it some respect and not get ourselves surprise lapped. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, so you get to actually pop, which is fairly important here. You would do a heal, so that would be... It'd be pretty cool if we could just do this first. Well, see, that's the thing. Ability block here, but we'd want to bonk you. If we can't ability block you, it's kind of whack. Yeah, hey, you know what? We'll take it. And one more for good measure. We didn't get it on him. Okay, well, do be like that. Alright, so we forestalled the doom yet to come. Yes, he does have that going for him, which is nice. The ability block. Yes, if you would kindly. Aw, no ability block there? Okay. Well, I guess what's important is that we tried together. Ooh. Well, you know what? Never mind. Just get what the kids refer to as destroyed. Yeah. So, what you were going to do to me, I'm going to do to your friends now, if it's all the same to you. Uh-oh. Wow. Okay. Is there any reason to not put this on auto? Yes, we don't want to have him use his special while he's got buff immunity there. We can basic here. There's no reason to get extra fancy. Oh, okay, we've got forever and a day to wait. Yeah, we'll keep this moving. That's fine. I don't give a shit. Alright, it's, you know, whatever. Just do stuff. Wait, what are you about to do? Okay, that's fine if you basic. I didn't want you to special there. Alright, finally, we get ready to head into the main mode. Very, very good. Very good. Okay, really start beating him down if you would kindly. Yes, that's the one where we want a basic here. Crush now. Okay, looking good. Looking good. Maybe even a 57 possible here if we're careful about it. If we're lucky, too. Okay. A little less luck needed now. That's good. That's okay. Just a basic, if you please. No? Okay. No such luck there. And a 2. And a 3. Okay. Alright, so we do have to go through one ultimate of his. That's unfortunate, but it is like that sometimes. Probably should have just crushed, honestly. Basic, take our lumps there, do this. I think we're going to be okay, because we've got a lot more mastery stack and crap going for us. Let's just put it on auto and let it do the thing. Oof. Them hits, though. Doink. 57 at that. Alright. Okay, so JMK. So our choices are limited now. You can do C, you can do Slacker, you can do JMK. Let's look up JMK Catchy K. What's he got going here? Some protection, some defense, a good chunk of defense, and some health. What he's got is also the blind, right? Blind level 6. So not permakill, mind you. But if no one else is blinded, you gon' be blinded. So there seems to be some element of risk there. That does kind of call out to Slacker, doesn't it? Finn, we can close here. All right, let's check. We'll use your tab. JMK, where you at, homie? Where you at? I guess I'll just search for you. So, JMK, Cat, GK, yeah, JMK, of course. So, 70% win rate with C. Slacker, not generally represent. Okay, so you can see that C Watt, GBA, almost 80% win rate. Slacker, Daka, Zombie, 70% win rate. But the sample size is pretty big here for Slacker. So, I think there's room for this to work. Show me more on Slacker. 70%. Huck's crew, really? For 50? Really? That is surprising. Crew Watt. Well, yeah, I mean that wouldn't last forever. Yeah, 50%, yeah. Okay, so stuff starts to go out into the woods pretty quick. Slacker Daka Zombie does seem to have some level of reliability to it. If we go with Watt, see, like that with Watt, 50% with crew. GBA, So maybe Slacker Watt GBA might be a good option if we wanted to save. So what was so special about me wanting to do... because we could do Slacker Daka Zombie for the Malgus Malak Talon up top, right? So, I mean, that's always an option. Slacker Daka Zombie. But then... yeah, I mean, that's fine. So it looks like C is the more probable way to go, right? There's better C outcomes in general. C, GBA. See, this looks pretty good. See, armor makes more sense to me intuitively because the 50% defense and the 30% health, that's always going to work for you whether or not you've got the healing immunity, you know? Having the health steal up one would be really dope here. Okay, this I'm feeling kind of okay about. C, arm, GBA. You think what? Or, alright, so we'll do C, we'll do GBA. So the question is really, is it armor or is it Watt? Because when it is Watt, you know, 78% win rate. So it looks like you're just much better off running with armor. I think I'm going to hazard that. All right, what does that look like for us? You've got armor and GBA. Okay. Didn't have to do a cleanup, so that's nice. Health. Let's sort out health. What else we got to deal with? It's physical. Well, it's special damage, so defense would also be nice. This is our other Aphra. This would be kind of useful to me, in fact. The 20% is kind of wasted. 27% health is not. 45% defense, 11% protection, some crit avoidance, some crit chance. It's not bad at all, actually. This one's pretty solid, but again, it's a 20%. I was thinking, wouldn't it be super cool? So this is only 10% health and protection, but then you get this... evasion up, health steal up, and health up for 2 turns. And that feels really good, right? There's no kind of, like, buff immunity here, right? So, I don't think there's buff immunity. So I feel like we could really exploit that health steal. That would be, you know, part of the plan. On the other hand, though, this is a ton of stats to leave behind. And, you know, for a health steal up, we do have some natural amount of health steal, I think, so we could make do with it. Where is that? 65%. Yeah, actually, yeah, let's run this. Okay, so the 20% is kind of largely wasted, but it do be like that sometimes. I think it's going to be GBA that goes first. We'll just basic, because I want to save the middle for after they do stuff. That part's wasted, but whatever. I feel like this is going to work. Yup. Okay, so you got to just link the sides here and hope for the best. And then they're going to go and do a whole bunch of nefarious shit. We take the money and run. We never get greedy out here. Okay. We summon back our friend. Loyal friend. Don't nibble on me for affection, cat. This isn't affection time. Get. This is very serious video game time. Not time to beg for affection, damn it. Sweet little thing. Alright. This is great timing-wise. We get to top off the prod on those two. Why not? Yeah. Unusual that you should be around so long, but again, you know, a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. Okay, so now they can actually focus your boy, which is terrifying. And then it looks like we get to ultimate immediately after. Alright, not immediately after, but hopefully shortly thereafter. Oh my god. Stop that. Cat, I swear to God. Your desire for affection is noted, but not appreciated. Okay, we got to take the money. You stop that shit now. Okay. 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 Whew. We are probably going to be all right. Might have saved that, but you know what? This all worked out. So he took the short ult, which means we should be okay. Okay. A series of prudent calls and fortunate events, and I think we're going to get him. All right, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, sweet kitten. Behold the neediest little kitten. She wants daddy's attention so desperately that she is nibbling on my shin during stream, during fights, because of your pathological need for attention. You know I love you, but really. Okay, down you go. Get 51, as advertised. The banners are shit, but it's still a one-shot. Okay, how completely screwed are we for that decision matrix? Okay, JML back there, so, you know, no C for that. Probably JMK seems like a prudent choice. Because we don't have Hondo, and yeah, there's probably not a lot of things that you want to throw into the Abyss. Yeah, this is good stuff. I like this setup, actually, yeah. I'm incredibly disinclined to screw around with that, as the case may be. Okay, so Slacker Daka Zombie, indeed, will be the answer for Malgus. So you have, C was the backup. You got... Lord Vader Maul Royal was the idea for DRBSF Savage, so we do have to call an audible there and make sure that we can get through top some way, somehow. Yes, Kitten. Kitten, you are precious. Yes, you are. Okay. All right, RJT BB8R2. Hux, I want to say? Hux? Hux Sid FOTP? Off the top of my head? I'll double check my math on it. Dengar Kuiil IG11, that one can be annoying. Don't Wampa it is my gut instinct. So, something. I mean, that can be JKR bait, that could be... There are a variety of methods. Iden could deal with that. So you got Qira. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Qira, YHan, and YLando. So the essence that I remember from fighting Qira is these people just need to be not doing anything ever, not being allowed to. So Veers Dark Piett here is incredibly attractive and not called for up top, so that's important. Sana, Cara, Stormtrooper, Han, so it's a double tank. Less threatening. I'll have to check what's the right one. And then JML, Zaris, Jolie, we would have to assume that the right answer would be JMK, Cat, GK. All right. Sana, let's check that. Malak Talon. Yeah, where does Gas go? Where does Gas go? Does Gas do Malgus Malak Talon? I don't know about that. I'd have to check that. I mean, it would trivialize the Talon part of it. I guess it's worth confirming. What do you got for me? Malgus and Malak Talon. What you got? Gas, 84% win rate. Chosen by God. So Slacker could be used for DRBSF Savage then. So be it. We chose him for a reason. We knew he was here for a reason. 84% win rate. I believe that skew can work for us. Okay, so that solves the resource problem. So now we just need to solve for Sana and for, what, Cara? Okay, so yeah, you got Sana, Cara, Stormtrooper, Han. Yeah, JKR and Boo Boo Wampa. Ah, yeah. I mean, yeah, that makes perfect sense, honestly. So there's I guess our Wampa food. We just have to hope that we don't have any weird issues pop up with Cara. But if it does, I guess we would still be okay in the end. Dengar, Kuiil, IG-11. We'll use this same tab. Dengar. Dengar. Kuiil, IG-11. Yeah, Imperial Troopers. Kick the shit out of it. Small wonder. Ah, look at that. Bossk, Greef, Mando. Fortune smiles, you know? We are prudent, and thus we are rewarded with having the precise answer. See, yep, Maul could have done it for us back here as well. Man, that Star Killer on the first go, that was easily the best fight. Easily the best fight of the night. I don't care what happens from here. Okay, I feel like we're good. We've got our plan. So we should proceed through top first, since none of these fights look like they're going to be really risky. We'll double check when we get to the Qira thing. But JMK should be pretty much a slam dunk here, so I ain't tripping about it. People who wouldn't be able to be revived. So would we... Do you take the short ult against JML? Or do you just go for the long one? I guess you do the double trade thing. So yeah, you go for the long one there. Yeah, you go for the double trade thing. Okay. Alright. Top side then is where we would begin. Let's go ahead and take a quick break. It's, gosh, we started here at what? 9 o'clock? 10 after? And it's 10:53. So go a little over an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes. Let me go ahead, stretch my legs, hit the men's room, blah, 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 blah. Back in a couple minutes and we'll make our way through top side. Starting, I don't know. All these are going to be interesting. All right. I'll restart this here now, not take up your time with that, and we'll be right back, guys. Thank you. Alright, folks, we're coming back. Claim my daily rewards here that I nearly forgot. Alright. Back in it. Alright, if you're just tuning in, we are through the bottom front wall, going on 2 hours in, but we were very, very careful, and we dropped no battles, so we were flawless against this offbeat Darth Vader, Lord Vader Shore, Fin Zorii, RJT, Swolo Cal, Jabba Crescent and Boushh, and JMK Cat GK. So we have a path for everything. That's the good news. The bad news is not a lot of room for any of this to go sideways. So let's do this one. This one should be interesting. Let's have gas. The best thing that we could do, it's true damage, so strictly protection would be the very best that we could do to mitigate that damage. So gas, Rex, 5s. Wow, has it been a while since I did this on offense, man. This is a trip. What is good, dude? We saved this. We saved this, and this became useful to us in the end. And all of this is good to us here. All of this is good to us. I'm going to say this was planned. All right. The opportunities to kill people will present themselves. I think you just play this one out. I don't think there's anything big brain. We'll be on the lookout for opportunities to avoid getting feared and the like. That there is a brawny hit. Indeed. Indeedly. So you got doubt problems. I guess we can just do this. Yeah, okay. And then bad stuff happens because of that, yeah. Maybe that wasn't the recipe. I don't know. It might be possible that you have to play this like not a moron. I don't know. Moron this at 11. Okay. 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 Okay, so here's the thing. Now you're stuck there. That sucks shit. Why do you got me? I really don't appreciate that at all. 1, and then you're stuck. Yeah, we proc the taunt there. Better to hit you. Now you're getting ready to space jump. No, okay. Well, at least there's that. Is there a chance we might even get to do abilities? Not so much. Not so much. We're just relying on the old hack and chop, I guess, man. That feels bad. I guess we take it? We take it? We gotta take it, I guess. Whew! That was nothing. Ooh, this is starting to look dangerous. Oh, geez. Okay, so there's his first sit down. And you got that, and then Space Jam Jump coming soon to theaters near you. Ooh, the sit-up is good. Let's see here. Give it to me, gas. Come on, man. One fucking time I need you to actually have abilities available, because this shit's grody. I mean, I guess it's nice that your hack and chops are just savage at this point. Oh, well, I mean, maybe I spoke too soon. Holy shit. Hit you again, because it looks like gas is about to do the nasty to people. Still, this is dangerous as well. Yeah, this is dangerous as well. Hitting him could cause him to drain, and that is doom, so we'll basic you and hope that this doesn't murder us. Gas, please stand up soon. Go ahead? I don't know what to say. I don't know what the best option is. Yes, kick the shit out of him, please. Man, what I wouldn't give for the chance to actually use a special on gas this whole time. Just frickin' once. Okay, I mean, that part's good. Yes, bonking him, hatchet chopping him is good. Okay. Space Jam jump coming soon. No, that's bad. Just kill him. Okay. That's good. That's good. Okay, that's good. That's good. Oh! Oh! We got to do a special! Okay, 51. Oh, wow, that was rough. Okay. Okay, still a one-shot. DRBSF Savage. Did I double check that was a good one? Darth Maul. No chances. No chances. Yeah, that, C, yeah. Slacker. 90% was Slacker. 100% was Slacker Daka Zombie. We're going to do Slacker Daka Zombie. It is not required that we are perfect. What is required is that it works. So be it. Night Sisters. Let's see. Daka Zombie. Okay. Crit damage. Offense. Who gets you? Who gets you? Who gets, Surely this fight doesn't need it, but who gets this? Hunter doesn't need it. Nute doesn't need it. Mon Mothma doesn't need it. Hux could maybe use it. Bossk Greef Mando doesn't need it. Veers Dark Piett could use it to just quash that Qira, but that seems excessive as well. Wampa could absolutely make use of the enormous, massive stats. JMK can have it for added assurance to just make sure that we expeditiously chop through JML. So far, I like just having it as insurance for JML. Resistance, I guess, would be good against JML as well. Resistance, penetration, resistance. This one could also work for using on my JMK team against JML. The resistance would trivialize the damage from the whole team, really. But it would only be partial, and I don't know who gets this one. Actually goes to Bad Batch anyway, so that's fine. Okay, so we're not worried. So this one we don't use here. This one. 20%. So that's offense. We could check by crit damage, I guess, first. Just a tiny smidge offense, crit chance, and then 25% crit damage. 42% defense, and then we get this evasion up, health steal up, and health up. That's really not going to be all that great. Tank revive is unnecessary. All of it feels probably unnecessary, honestly. The offense is good. The health is good too, in case the worst should happen. I kind of like the cut of that one. This is meh. This is actually the Imperial Trooper one. That's designated. This is worse. So, okay. Nobody's going to miss you. It's 25% crit damage straight up. Ooh, yeah, you know who might actually appreciate... if we sort it by crit damage... Hux usually gets a dope one from me. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. So it's like this one could go to Hux. Because this one is the one that normally does. That means I'm not going to take this one. We'll take this one. Alright. Very deliberative, but we got it. Mole Pills. He's saying regarding this last fight here with C, that was like masturbating with sandpaper. It was rough. I believe that. Wait, no, it wasn't C that we just did last, right? We did actually just do a fight. The gas fight. God, that was crazy. Okay, Slacker Daka Zombie. Let's go. Yup. Is alright. This is okay by me. And that's fine. Just in time for this. Yeah. No chances taken. Perfection not required. Loving the buffs. Feeling the buffs. Digging the buffs. Well, that's not very good. I gotta be honest, guys, this wasn't really the plan. You were supposed to, you know, specifically not do that, actually. Basic. Alright. Just, yeah, exactly. You just chill, like so, real quick like. Yeah, I'm actually still gonna need to get an opportunity to swipe here, folks. If you would kindly give that to me. There we go. That's the droid we're looking for. Okay, yeah. We're getting bigger. We're getting nastier. No, there's no need to do the healing move there. Okay. Okay. We're full, so pop it. Okay. Now, I could go with 3 swipes here, but you know what? He is going to gain so much turn meter anyway. What the hell do I care? Yeah, the swipe is a good call. Get rid of Darth Revan. Yeah, we can go ahead and do the top off. We're all in the right neighborhood. And we'll swipe. And we'll swipe. And we'll stab. Good. 54 will do. As advertised. Okay, Nute Jango B1. Let's go ahead and knock out the Qui-Gon team. That's a classic. How do we wish to proceed Datacron-wise? There's a droid aspect to this. Yes, there is a droid aspect to this. I remember doing something with this. It was entirely an accident, but we found that doing this droidcron that had blind on it was like randomly stupidly good for this situation. And it's this one, in fact, that I was otherwise thinking about using here, right? So, hey, we probably just got a little lucky there. Because that actually does make this a little easier. When you're down to just fighting Cam, him just getting blinded consecutively by B1 makes it much more probable to finish with very high banners. Alright, Nute Jango B1. Here, let me close this window again. Oh, it just gets hot in the office. But then I hear the heat kick on and then it drives me crazy. Nute Jango B1. Alright, here we go. Here's hoping. So yeah, 20% means that B1 will go first and clear the foresight off straight out the gate. So we do have that going for us. We'll target you, and this is fine. Okay, we take that right on the chin. Boom. So that part's kind of nasty. That's unfortunate. We'll do this. Okay, now we do this rocket here. Trying to have him pretty low for when we yeah, so then we have to kick the shit out of Qui-Gon. So we'll set his we set him back as far as we possibly can. We can't kill him. Now we go for the gusto. If we basic here, he'll come around and die. We want to kill him as soon as we can. This is going to be the thing that does it. Then he's going to gain the turn here. This part sucks, so we might end up losing a lot. Must take the chance. Okay, well, okay. He has to die, and the turn meter looks like it favors him, so... Alright, we just take our lumps with that. He does have this, so we would want to double tap him here. He's got a debuff. We'll take the money and run there. Gotta heal him up. Can't lose Jango. Really super don't want to lose Jango. Now this jerk's blinded for a moment. It's whatever. Top him off, please, if you would. That blind is already just doing good things. Because we're dazed, we can't get the double attack, so we'll just do this. And again, that blind is doing God's own work. And yeah, everybody's topped off. Why? So yeah, the blind is really cakewalks that latter part of the fight. Okay. Hunter, Bad Batch, Echo, and Tech for this sortie team is what GG tells me. So we're going to run that. Yes, GG loves me. Yes, GG loves me. I think this is the highest potency one, so that is going to be the one we end up running with. Yep. And the armor is actually very much appreciated here. That's quite good. Alright, Hunter, Echo, Tech. Yeah, so we're trying to land that locked immunity at that one point in the fight. So first order of business would be to... man, so it's not a tank revive, but it is a spare parts. The spare parts at the start of her turn. So as long as, you know, we can keep them locked, we should be okay. Alright, let's run it. We'll see if we have to clean it. MJ, yeah, we're fighting Loki. That's right, man. He's fighting his way back on up to the top. You know what's up. But yeah, it's fun. Yeah, we already... Loki was here in the chat earlier. I don't know if he's still around, but if you're around, man, you know, say hi. Got folks saying hi. This feels like the right move. Yeah, now we're going to be able to dispel all our crap with this. The problem is B2 gets to hide because of that shit. What we can do is probably go straight after by doing this. We trade over immediately, and then we call. Because we want to get the locked buff immunity so that we could just, you know, just kick the shit out of them. Ooh, this is super duper opportune. We won't waste the... that hurts. Yes, this is really good, but it's I prefer this not be the case because I'd rather you not get revived by spare parts. But now we can't gain buffs again. So what's the right move? The right move would be just going after her because this could be dangerous now. We're getting into trouble. Hitting him might reveal B2. Not quite. But we're getting somewhere. Got a lot of turn meter there. Ooh, that's almost helpful. Still have spare parts, though. Not really worth our time. Have to hit you regardless. Still not good to bother with that shit for now. Yeah, it's true. It would be great. Chop. Chop. This would be the one that dispels us and brings us back. Let's go ahead and do that. Stun again if we can. Okay, that felt like a good choice. Ooh, this is a really good opportunity. You can't save everyone at the same time. Something's got to give. Okay, this feels right. Heal up here into this. Okay, yep, we take some lumps. Okay. Oh, yeah, that was the good stuff. Yeah. Okay, but now we have to just survive until we get to, what, heal again? We would want to come back around and heal you. You would have 3 stacks going into this next turn burned. So you're full now. We kick the shit out of B2. God damn. We got him. We got him. Ha! I say ha! Alright, whittle that young man. Can't meaningfully debuff him, but it do be like that. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Swap back over. Like this. Chop. Chop. It's a 54. Had he not gotten that last AoE off, it would have been a 57, but, you know, whatever. 54. Okay. Alright, Mon Mothma, Katarn, and Cara is what's advertised for this one. Let's do this. Rebel, Katarn, Cara. Cara's super fast. That's going to be useful here. What's helpful to us? Offense, incidentally. Now, we still want to save that one for JMK. But this is whenever a scoundrel defeats an enemy, they take a bonus turn. That's kind of neat. All these stats are actually rather nice. This one's okay, but that one's the Trooper Cron. This one's eh. This one's alright. We're going to use this one. What's that end up making Katarn look like, out of curiosity? Yeah. Alright, whatever. Works for me. Did you happen to fight his Reva? You know what? Now that you mention it, that has to be integral to his success. I wonder if that's what he did versus my JML, because I'm pretty sure he used his JML up front against my Malgus, I want to say, something like that. Either he JML mirrored, or maybe he just completely shit on it with Reva. Well, he said he'd tell me about it after the match, so we'll find out. I'll get some intel. Let's go. He was flexing it to you the other day, though. Yeah, I believe it, man. Reva's worth flexing. Reva's awesome. I will have it. I will have it in a matter of days. I'm not. I ain't worried about it. This feels like the right move. Boy, is she fast. Okay. We have this. So yeah, we have to deal with that now. Thank God for the high tenacity here. Okay, now we get to move beyond this. So the stealth means that we're stuck on that a moment. Yeah, fortunately the people who this kills don't stay dead, so we can just work on whittling down Magna. So Magna's pretty good in that respect, you know? If you have to engage it, you have to engage it. Alright, nice. We get to just move right on past these debuffs. Let's keep it moving on time. This can be risky from that point of view. Yeah, I respect that. I see what you're about. Oh man, that thing's gonna hit so hard in a moment. Whoo! Okay, you're stealth, so you can't counter this. Let's be more careful now. You're not stealthed, and if we counter, you're gonna taunt. We can just go after you for now. I don't really want to go after Dooku until we can just doink him into the next version of reality. Hopefully we can... Yes, okay, so you're not going to counter off that. Yeah, you're going to counter because you're a dick, but that's incidental. Okay, that part sucks. Just in time, I guess. Welcome back. Let's go ahead and do the big bonk. Yeah, alright. Mischief managed. Let's move on through this one. Yeah, that's fine. You won't counter now that you got that debuff on you. The debuff from Katarn. Basic. And smack. That's a good one. Yeah, there's a good one. Bye. Alright, so now we have to deal with that. Yeah, that's fair. That's completely fair. Tank revive. Tank revive adds an extra wrinkle of annoyance. That is completely legitimate and fair. Alright, basic. Yeah, we're going to be okay. It's just taking time. Oh yeah, let's stage 2 you for sure. Now we're doing real damage. Boom. That's the one we're looking for. You're going to counter this. Wait. Oh, yeah, you are still going to counter it. You've almost got me worried, damn it. Alright, fine. There we go. 57. Okay, yeah, it did top everybody off, so good. 57. Fantastic. Alright, we're through the top without issue. We get to see what's back there for fleet, and we'll come back to clear fleet last. So far, the plan's without a hitch. We've got maximum material on our side. I see a Radis. Oh, did he just... Oh, no, okay. Yeah. Okay, yep. Profundity. Executor. And Radis. I respect that. Okay, so for Executor, today we're going to do Negotiator. We're going to do something a little different. Profundity will be Executrix as usual. And then Radis will probably be Finalizer. I'm very interested what those reinforcements are. You know, by having Ray's Falcon come off the bench first, she'll have those extra 3 lock stacks of thrust reversal, which means when she takes her second turn and does that big AoE, it's going to hit for quite a bit more. That is more than enough to potentially wipe a first order ship. So Finalizer might be the plan. I'll put that as the secondary right now. What I'd prefer to do is some type of like Chimera or something to it. Otherwise, I guess I can just do Malevolence. We'll see. All right, we'll come back to that. Count Dooku down for the count, says Rathtar. Indeed. Been a while since I've seen a Dooku lead. A Dooku with Droideka is actually a really naturally good pairing, so respect. All right, what do we got? We got Armor Pen, Resistance, and Health. Retribution at the start of the battle. Retribution, how should that concern us? RJT BB8R2. As I recall it, we don't actually have JKR assigned, so yeah, we can do that. Okay. Let's see if we can afford to do it that way. So we'll do that one after we do some of the others. What's the jankiest stuff back here? You know what? While we're at it, we did just clear a wall. Let's stick to best practice. Restart the stream. Or restart BlueStacks, rather. Cara, Stormtrooper Han going at it with Wampa. I think I'm down to do that. Yeah. I think everything's in good hands back here, guys. I think we're in good shape. Hopefully we just, if we clear, man, we're in good shape. We just got to not get space jammed. And he set the good defense, the good fleet defense. So, all right. No, we weren't going to do this one first. We were going to do this Wampa fight. See if there's anything that pops out of that we don't expect. So Wampa, what are we looking for out here? We would be wanting crit damage. Crit damage, offense, a tank revive, 3%. It's whatever. Crit damage is whatever. Alternative would be go by health. Reserved, reserved, not reserved. Tenacity. The armor's actually kind of nice. We wouldn't be caught off guard, and we don't need to worry about how high we have to stack. This team isn't something where we're worried about whether or not we stack enough crit damage and whatnot in time. All right, let's go. Don't get cocky, kid, indeed. Yeah, exactly. Stunt not, lest you be stunted upon. I say it regularly. Oh shit, that's dangerous. Okay, that shit is potentially dangerous. Yeah. Okay. The 10 down makes a man nervous. Makes a man quite nervous. Okay. Okay. Man's less nervous. Perfect. All right. 58. Didn't get caught out. Yeah, I said I needed to check this one out. So yeah, this is the debuffs on 3. Yeah, when they target each other, they stack up. And then Qira has 100% crit chance, and other smuggler allies, others, have half that amount. Prepared allies are immune to turn meter reduction and apply healing immunity for 1 turn when they use a basic ability. At the start of her turn, Qira gains prepared. Whenever Qira gains prepared, all other smuggler allies gain prepared and gain 5% turn meter. So everything gets nasty as soon as she takes her first turn. The key to the kingdom, just don't have him take turns. That's the game plan. They're not given any more speed by anything, so 287's all the faster that she is. Yeah, nothing about this accelerates her. So we should be very safe doing Imperial Troopers. I also think Iden could work here, but why take any kind of chance when Imperial Troopers are the cudgel you're looking for? Veers, Dark, Piett. And we can use that droid cron I was telling you about for just such an occasion. Target lock, breach into buff immunity. This has been doing God's work for me. A couple seasons now. Be nice if we could label crons. Yeah, but I mean, if you're not doing if you're not like whaling and just getting like yourself this huge roster of data crons, you come to know them. You come to know them pretty quickly. You get intimate with how often you are using these data crons. So, all right, we've got our 20%. Veers, Dark, Piett. We should be in the clear. Let's go. Man, I had some good barbecue tonight. Some damn good ribs. They got good ribs out that way. All right. So yeah, everything happens when she takes her first turn. So this will be the tale of how she doesn't get a turn. Now this is the story of a blue little window on a blue little house. Okay, 57 banners. The fist of an angry god. That is the tale of Dark Trooper. Okay, yeah, so you got that one, you got this one. So, Bossk, Greef, Mando. Let's go ahead and do that here for Dengar. Dengar's contract will take 10 years to get done, right? Damage the healthiest enemy 10 times. No, that there's a reasonable chance of that popping off. But yeah, Bounty Hunters is certainly more than sufficient for that. So we don't even use Fennec this time. How's that grab you? Scoundrel Cron? Anything worthwhile? Nah, we don't need all that. What are we trying to endure here? Dengar, Kuiil, IG-11. So physical damage for the most part. Some special. What about protection then? Protection, crit avoidance, and a 20%? 10% protection and a tank revive. Now that's my kind of monster. If the worst should happen. So yeah, we'll take that as the insurance plan. We're not relying on overwhelming damage to get the job done. We snipe Kuiil, I guess. Because once Kuiil's gone, IG's just a bag of bones. So, Bossk, Greef, Mando, and they would go off the rip. 20%, it would be Mando who goes first. That isn't really important for anything. Yeah, they would do their moves, but then we would taunt and kind of move past all that. So it's actually probably advantageous that they go first. All right, let's go. Okay, and a 1. And a 2. Okay. We want to call, because this is a double attack, so that's 3 attacks, and the mass assist goes brep. Okay, yep, all that's very uncalled for. We would want to do the dispel so that we're unimpeded. Keep that moving. Wagon train's moving. Okay. Feeling it, guys. Yeah, we've had a couple turns. It's a good time to retaunt. Kuiil, right? We said Kuiil go bye-bye, so we're going to do that. And we will not mess around. Yeah, this is fine. Maybe get some more turn meters stimulated. Ooh, yeah, this is very opportune. Well, you know, whatever. Maybe land a Daze? Daze is good? Nope, okay. No, we have super duper high turn meter, and he's gonna do stuff. He's gonna AoE soon. There it is. Yep, there's all that crap, so I just wanted to save my stuff. Excuse me. My apologies. Alright. Got that. Okay. Damn. Pretty damn impressive. Okay. 57. Man, this attack history must be crazy for him. I've got to see how he got through all that. Because he set a fairly decent board. I mean, it's a few B teams back here in the back, but I mean, man, that board is crazy good for being able to have that many drops and still get through, man. Whew. I don't think I could do the same at all. Okay, so there is no punish here for JKR. There's no reason to not do JKR. Probably the best way to trivialize the fight. JKR, Padme, or sorry, no, JKR, and then you and you. Actually, I put that in exactly the way I didn't want. Okay. Resistance penetration is awesome. So this is probably the one right here. Armor penetration, yeah, it's whatever. We'll be fine. This resistance penetration is going to hit this slap pretty hard, actually, so... Okay, let's go. Well, that part sucked. I guess we do this off the rip. Okay. Now we do this to you. Hey, cut that shit out. We can't copy anything that I care about from you, so let's go ahead and do the spread. Bye-bye. Alright, not quite bye-bye, but close. Alright, there you go. Okay, all this is negated. Sure, let's go ahead and just get that bit of mess off of you. Just a basic, if you please. A slap into a basic. Still stealthed. Very nice, no counter. Go ahead and spread, get the foresight back up, prod up. Yeah, high turn meter over on Bastila. We'll go for that. And trade this back to you. Get rid of this and focus you down. Just kill the stat bag. Okay. And now we get to just control. I'll do this into this. Alright, so we stay frosty right on top of them. And that's that right there. Okay. Okay. 57. Just as we had hoped. Alright, here we go. JMK Cat. Shit, did we use GK? We did. How desperately bad is that? Let's see here. JML, Zaris Jolie. So you got that. Yeah, we did use C. I do regret it. I have complaints. Okay, Mace seems to be 100%. I mean, it makes sense. We could exploit that for the purpose of calling people. We don't need the taunt so much. We're not worried about it. The damage comes from coin, which JML gets to ignore taunt anyway. We'll take this massive Kron, so we've got health on our side, a no revive, lots and lots of offense. Just giving ourselves the best chance. JMK Cap Mace. Let's roll. No turn meter gain for them. That's another upside to this. Yeah, so you being the first one to die, I suppose? Let's go ahead. Yeah, that might have been imprudent. That's a 2-turn, isn't it? That's not good. Okay, well. Now we could quick ult just to make short work. That seems like it's a good idea because he's already low and I don't need to be fancy. I just need to be legit. You're not there. Okay, this is the trade we're looking for. This is the reset. We can ignore taunt here. Now we're buffed. You die. Okay. And now we start to deal with you. Yeah. We got offense on our side. Kingly, large amounts of offense. Oh, that's interesting. We have that to deal with, do we? Okay, well, whatever. Looks like we have to go back for the next ult charge. Ooh, that's kind of a good one. Call that. That's a lot of damage from her. Trade again. Let's do this. Yeah, that was a good one. Basic. Okay. I'm getting where I'm trying to go with you, I think. Basic over here. Yep. Ooh, almost. Almost. Okay. No ability block there. Okay, just a chop away, just a chop away. Ooh, yeah, I was just trying to be out ahead of that. That's unfortunate. I really do want to go for the third. Can I get back around? Yep, that's the one. Okay. So we can do this now. No, we can do the full ult and then into the third. Yeah, this feels right. Okay, no need. 56 will do. Okay, nothing to worry about. JMK Cat Mace. 56 it was. Okay, we were flawless on ground, guys. That's an extraordinarily rare outcome for us, so wow. All right, we got to do the payouts for folks. A lot of you guys chose that I was 71% of the fine viewership out there said that I was going to just eat ass 5 or more drops. And we are proud to say that it is 0. So the 4 or less people, they get their money. Everybody else, I'm sorry. I am real sorry. I'm never going to tell you you're wrong for choosing, but choosing your way. But sorry for that. All right. One more restart for the Gipper. Let's not invite trouble for fleets. All right, so here we go. All we have to do is clear fleet. So, God willing. Easy money. Yeah, easy money. Says Daily. We'll see, man. We'll see. All right, we had a lot of people lose points here today. All right. Here we go. So, Executor. We're going to try this, man. We're going to go Empire. We pick up TIE Fighter, principally. And then we grab Galactic Republic. We grab JKA, Plo Koon. We'll grab Y-Wing. You. Not you, actually. You. No, I keep clicking the wrong guy. There it is. Clone Sergeant. Never know when you might need an extra tank. Do we actually... I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I did this one. Are we taking Ebonhawk here? It is usually Ebonhawk for this fleet, yeah. But you're not usually bringing it in with this counter, right? Halfway to swig a liquor now? Yeah, alright, man. There you go. That's a drink on command. I do honor that. That's why you can't spam it, though. I think you can only use it once an hour or something. Not trying to have you guys wreck my liver. But for real, so we call in folks. So this did this with Ebonhawk, but still lost. You won't get the 4th reinforcement anyway. Well, yeah, I mean, if you need it, you would bring in Ebonhawk. But yeah, I mean, I guess I take your point. Like, you would bring it in, like, second if you were going to bring it in. But there is a pretty good chance that you're bringing in Y-Wing right away. And then, usually... Ahsoka ends up being the right one. So, okay, we'll just run it like this. We'll see how it goes. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay. I think it's the AoE here? Or is it the basic? It's got to be the AoE, because the basic wouldn't be avoidable. So, we'll do it that way. Okay, how about that mass assist? There's the mass assist. That's the droid we're looking for. Okay. That's not nice. Stop that shit, damn it. You taking an extra turn sucks. That really is not good. Okay, well, I guess we do have the Y-Wing for just such an occasion. Although, Clone Sergeant does present an interesting opportunity, doesn't it? No, but the Y-Wing. But... So they're going to call in, and we need something serious here. They're going to go all in on our dude. I think we just have to take the risk. We have to have this. I feel like we have to. Why would... You know, that's going to come in one way or the other. We could have this gone. Okay. Okay, that's not cool, by the way. You're not cool for that. You're wrong for that. Okay, so now we are looking at a 2-shot, at the very least. Objective would be to draw the mass assist at this point, but now you're going to get the heal for Xanadu. So, yeah, we're looking to draw the mass assist. We already have all the bad shit on us. What are we looking to do here damage-wise? We can't force that off in any way, shape, or form. The AoE would be worthless right now. The tank would be the best way to draw the most turns out, but that doesn't really favor us doing anything that matters. We'll bring out you. I guess you can do some shield damage. It's not nothing. Ooh. Well, I mean, do you mass assist or not? Okay. So, alright, we're going to throw in a mace then, for sure. We're going to throw in a Mace because we have got to... So we got IG, and then the rest of it kind of went to shit. Yeah, we're going to be super careful then. So, alright, Mace it is, and we would want to go with our 3, like, boo-booist, most expendable, least missed ships. We don't have a lot of those, so it'd be like you. You. We want it to be 3 ships so that we make sure that we have enough on deck to soak up the damage. However, I don't want to throw anyone away that I might miss. Consular seems like a good bet. And then, ideally, 1 reinforcement. Because if there is 1 turn, maybe it's advantageous. Because we can just stall out. So, is there anyone that we would take that we'd miss? I mean, Wedge is going to be good to have with Raddus. That's what we're planning to do, is Raddus. So, hey, Sir Boss, what's cracking, man? We've been doing good. We just had our first drop here on this Executor, so we're thinking about how to play with it. I think these 3 is going to be enough, because the idea would be to see it wiped out. The worry is that if they kill all 3 of these ships before I get to call anything out, man, I'd feel like a huge ass. Also, the Consular is a Gear 12, so probably best to just leave. First Order TIE Fighter, not this one, the other TIE Fighter, is probably expendable. You? Yeah. And then Consular here. Okay, so we know that we have enough presence now. We're just trying to make sure that we eat the mass assist. And then we've got a case. A case for Raddus. Well, okay. Gosh. Well, see, the turn meter's very high. If we let it time out here, there's almost merit in letting this go. You would be fairly high turn meter-wise, so there is something to be said, isn't there? Let's see, let's give it a second. Let's see what happens. Good, focus him. 1, and you do the assist call. Boy, do I like that. Boy, do I like that. And the capital hasn't gone again since. It's got high turn meter, but all of these ships are at low turn meter, and the mass assist is down, and it hasn't taken an intervening turn. We're sitting this one out, folks. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Sir Boss, another subscription, man. 5 months here, man. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you kindly. Consular is such an underrated ship. Yes, she is. She is a really good ship. Not ending up going to be any kind of factor here. But you see, we're only going to have 1 ship. And, man, I am so delighted with the way this turned out. Because the turn meter is real low. Okay, so, alright. Let's comment what happened here. Negotiator, market red, comment, 1 drop. Killed IG, but then ITF Plo killed before reinforcement. Called Y-Wing, but failed to kill Xanadu. Should have called Ahsoka and just killed him. Because that was a free ship. That was a dum-dum. I should not have done that. That was a mistake. I don't know what those banners were. Did anybody see what those banners were on that first attempt? I want to say it was probably 5. I don't know why, but 5 is like the magic number for this sort of thing. Second highest special damage in the game next to Spy. Really? Wow, Consular. Wow. I mean, I guess she is worth some level of relic investment then. I'll get around to it at some point. Two minutes to go. This is a good one. G11, I was one-shotting Bossk with call to assist with Anakin. Really? Fair enough. I think mine's at gear 12. She's alright, like I said. I had no regrets about her. Yeah, we don't want to do things. Man, I feel so bad about leaving Xanadu Blood alive, because that's a much more dangerous team now. Yeah, but if I had to do a 4th shot, having malevolence for that, I guess I could live. Man, are we in some type of shit, though, if something goes sideways for us. No, we could use a Chimera. I've done something like this before. I've done some weird jank shit like this before. You just gotta believe. You gotta believe. You gotta believe. That's what it comes down to. Alright. Minute on the clock. We'll do a last act of Defiance hit at 1 second. Okay, 30. Here we go. Perfect. All right. Okay, so now we're doing Mace plus Radis. Okay. I don't know what that banner count was, but here's hoping this works. Okay, Radis. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Got Lando. Could bring Wedge, but what about Evanhawk? Evanhawk could be useful, though, against Radis. But what's our plan for Radis? Radis would be Finalizer. I mean, might be good to save it for that. That might be wise. Yeah, I mean, might even save Gauntlet for that, too. Okay, so then we'll grab Wedge, same as usual. We'll just stick to the script. How is Wedge doing these days? Yeah, Relic 5. Is he still full 6 dots or not? Okay, at least he's full 6 dots. Maybe I should take him to 7 someday soon. Alright, so yeah, we still have a... Boba on the reinforcement list. Alright, let's get it done. You think yours is Relic 3? Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Okay, so there's that basic from the capital. We would ideally want to save this for when you reveal yourself. That would be the ideal case. So let's do this special. Yes, that's a good special for me. We'll go ahead and cleanse all this crap. There's no reason to give you anything. Set you back. You can't gain assists. You won't hide from me now. Shit. That's bad. I was really wanting to just destroy you, but this is going to hit pretty hard regardless, and we have to do it now just to be on time. Dangerous stuff. Dangerous stuff. Okay. Raise Falcon. They can only heal one, so we'll do the spin. Okay, now we're starting to get into the danger zone, so to speak. This is gonna hurt. This is also gonna hurt. Okay, well that's a better outcome. The double tap is bad. Ooh, 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 that's very bad. Oh man, they're well ahead of schedule. That's very bad. Yeah, we're a little out of rotation here. And there's the mass, so bye Ray. Okay, so we are looking at something like maybe a 4-shot, maybe even a jam. We might get one more turn. So if we can get the ultimate out, then we'll be fine with malevolence or whatever we have to use. Shit. That's dangerous, man. I mean, yes, it's just 3 ships, but now that's a real problem. Alright, let's go ahead and do the other fleets then. That was unfortunate. Alright. This one. Let's go ahead. Executrix. We have been pretty consistent about Vader being good to us. Although we do have the incentive to try something a little different. We don't have B-28 today. That is true. Alright, let me check what we got out here. Ship counters. You got profundity. Let's talk Executrix. 79. Let's talk win percentage. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens. What is it? 79.6% win rate. This is the traditional lineup, right? No, this is with the bigs up front, though, so we have to be careful about that. Yeah, I mean, that's meant to be more complicating. It's true. And then bigs. Gonna have to do a little searching for the bigs model. I think that's it. Bigs? Yep, there it is. Okay. Win rate, if you would, kindly. Okay. Alright, so they say that the win rate is 100%. Ooh, wow, that's even better. I think we'll do that. Alright, so it's 1, 2, and then Empire. Okay. So you're here. What was it? So it's Bomber. Oh, okay. Just the 3 of you. So this really does mean that we don't have a Chimera fleet. So Finalizer had better work. Finalizer is not the solution for that preloaded thing. We have to do Finalizer, and we have to do Malevolence into an active Executor. That is poop. But this is probable to work. We don't need 3 ships, though, do we? We don't need Defender. This feels like it's wasted. These 2 feel necessary. Really, people are getting by with just the bomber. What is that? That's going to be Phantom, Ghost, and Cassian, or Phantom, Ghost, Y-Wing? It's got to be Y-Wing. Y-Wing's got to be in there. People are doing this with the bomber. When people are going in with just the 1 reinforcement, it's 67% win rate. It's 100% win rate when they take the second. So we'll take that. And then we have some vestiges to throw together for a Empire fleet or for a Chimera fleet. Something can be made. Let's do it. Just did the ultimate. Yeah, but, I mean, that counter's reset at the start of battle anyway. Let's see. Alright, I see you out there trying to do me dirty. Okay, gotta hit you, so we hit you. Okay. Again, you know, I will do what I must. This doesn't feel like the right time for this. Well, basic. Yeah. Okay, we'll do the AoE. Yeah, because they're not covered in debuffs, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, that was pretty advantageous. Can't do any kind of special here. That's unfortunate. Y-Wing enters the fray. Ooh, and now you're vulnerable. That's not good. Are you going to kill any of my ships, bro? Okay, thank you, because now I can actually call in one, so that's nice. Dispelling you doesn't do a whole lot for me when I still have to deal with you, so I might as well get more target lock on the field, increasing our offense. Alright, so there goes the other tie. Really? That fixed that problem, didn't it? We get to call in a ship now before the end of time. That's kind of nice. Let's go ahead and hit you then. You're the bigger pain in the dick. Yeah, and then you counterattack like a complete asshole. Alright, well, what's going to happen now? That's going to come on in. You're going to do a bunch of shit. We'll still play it that way, though, right? We'll let you play one move. And then we'll bomb. Hey, you cut all that out now, damn it. This, we can strip your turn meter. Strip your assist call. That's probably the better move. Because you already used your special. So let's just rip you. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's less than I'd prefer. But hey, look at you getting a couple turns. Maybe even one day you'll get a special. Such a clever young man. Alright, drop that. Now, unfortunately, I think that this is all going to get dispelled here in a moment, right? Yeah, because... Okay, well that's something. Holy shit, come on now, man. Alright, this is a good one. Well, yeah, it is what it is. Okay, that's pleasant, really. What does this do? 50% health. Yeah. Oh, and it's going to call somebody, right? No, it's just going to do himself, so we'll do that. Burn away. Burn away. Less targets. Okay, we didn't get ultimated there, so we have really good chance of closing this out if we ever get to ever do anything, because holy shit, that fucking Phantom 2 just assisted like 4 times. Okay. Surely we're not so unlucky as to lose that. Okay, 66. So, alright, we're capable of winning a fight. 66. First really profitable use of Executrix using Scythe against Profundity, so that was okay. I don't mind that. 1696, man. Yeah, if we clear, we're good. But yeah, it's if and only if. Okay, we have to try Finalizer Malevolence here. I think we're all agreed that... seems pretty goddamn smart to run with this. Seems pretty smart, too, to run with... run with Ebonhawk with Malevolence, right? So we're running with a limited set of tools in that respect. If we do this, then we have that survivability. And we take the punch. You kiddies okay? You fighting nice? Fight nice, damn it. Yeah, we would have you, but then Chimera still may have a use for us somewhere. The Gauntlet would be pretty cool, because Gauntlet would mean that we could get rid of any really inopportune days or debuffs, be able to shake that off, be less likely to get blown up unexpectedly. Wouldn't necessarily need it elsewhere. Would be really nice to have with the other fleet, though. So we have these 5 ships to use, and then Ebonhawk. So it'd be like, it would be Hyena, Sunfac, Spy. No, Hyena... Is it Spy up front? No, I don't want Spy up front, I think. Do I? No, I don't think I do. I want Vulture. So Hyena, Sunfac, Vulture. Then we have those. Okay. So we've already got time, like, on our side. But if they stack up on us... Yeah, but Soldier will help us finish the fight. So I can bring this here and I'll be okay. This might be really helpful, too, to dispel at the right time so we can get at our priority target. The fact is, you're going to have... You don't even know what coming in here. So, yeah. Do we use all 3 of these? Let me check the history on this. The history checking has been very good to us. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, probably both of those, and then Wedge, if I had to guess. Yeah, just so. Just like that. 94% win rate with Malevolence itself. So. Maybe Finalizer here. Clean it up with Chimera at the last. If we finished... I mean, we have to know how we finish this fleet. So, yes, we are vulnerable to mass assist. That is a thing. For that reason, it might be better to do this here. We could go in with Chimera here and assume that there's going to be some funky shit going down. What are we going to do for the front line against this? The goal here would be to draw the next mass assist, right? The less we, the more we're protected from seeing that, the better. Gauntlet would be kind of neat to preserve if we could. This needs to be a reinforcement to be very effective. We've got Special Forces now. We don't really have that. So we don't really have an intact team here, do we? The only goal here would be to draw the mass assist. The upshot... If Chimera should fail, Finalizer would win. Chimera should fail, though. Finalizer could have a chance at taking this. Chimera could only clean up something. The only reason to use Thrawn now is if we're worried about drawing another mass assist. If the mass assist happens off the rip, and we have the tank up front, the tank is gone. We have an incentive to try and do this, don't we? Soldier, we don't strictly need Soldier. We could compensate for him if we had to. He is nice, though. He is nice with his home fleet. So you only have this and this, really. The rest of these are kind of core ships. Yeah, the AI always gets assist. Finalizer into Chimera, but I suck at ships, says Sir Boss. I feel like Finalizer has a chance to do something. If we get this wrong, we're cooked, though. Alright, well, anyway, we know that Malevolence can make that work. 87% win rate with Finalizer, so you would take, like, both Ties and Ebonhawk, and that would make it secure. Okay. I say we do Finalize over here. We've been able to get through these. I haven't had one, like, absolutely lose on me yet, so we're going to make that work. We'll do this. Hey, how are you? How are you?
irritated after trying to get your attention for 2 minutes.
Oh, well, sorry. We would go in with only these 2 against those 4. Is that wise? Do we take another ship? We could take Gauntlet. So we do this knowing that it would be like throwing, ooh shit. Man, I've done that before. Glad I saw that. Alright, so Finalizer lead. We've got Echelon, Silencer, Command. We got Special Forces, Echelon, and Gauntlet. Really very much nothing to protect. Yeah, we really have nothing with Chimera. So this has got to work. Chimera is a better bet against the Executor than Finalizer. Malevolence against Executor is a better bet for the cleanup because Malevolence can withstand that mass assist. Finalizer cannot. And then we don't have enough material to make anything real out of Chimera. So that's kind of where we're at with that judgment. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, thanks for trying to catch me there, Sir Boss. Yeah, if I had not changed to Hux, ooh geez. Okay, we end up getting to that ship much later. I feel like, no, it's okay. We can do this. We'll do this. We've been sticking to it and it's been working for us. I'd hate to punish myself by thinking I'm cute. Basic, that hurts. That's not appreciated, really. We would do the mass assist here. You're going to just dispel what happens. But we can't meaningfully kill you right now, so we're just going to do this. Mass assist like that. That forces the cleanse, which is what we want. And now you bomb and hit him, and he's almost down and out of the game. We save the big hit because he still has crit immunity until this moment. Now he no longer is in possession of crit immunity. Special Forces, first to enter the fray. Let's do third calling crew, and hopefully this is consequential damage. Almost. Let's go ahead and move this back over. Basic, finish the job. Incoming Ray. It would be absolutely perfect if we could kill her ahead of time, but I don't think that's going to happen. So, yeah, she is going to kick the shit out of us, ain't she? Getting rid of the foresights with the AoE is probably smart, but what seems smarter is just basicking, trying to get the stun. We don't get the stun. We could ability block here. That could be effective. We could push turn meter, which could also be pretty effective. What do you want to do? Let's do this and give ourselves the most chances. If this misses, which it does, now we can sweep this and at least get the foresights off. So we are just getting absolutely hosed by this dodge. It's 3 dodges in a row, by the way. I can just go fuck myself. Dispel. Okay. I mean, yeah, that sucks, but you've got to be fucking kidding me, bro. Literally all and only dodges. Go fuck yourself. Are you kidding me? It would be really great if we could kill her. Would you give me that chance? Would you do me that kindness, that honor? Give me the chance to kick the shit out of you, please. Okay, you didn't dodge, which is nice. You didn't get to do all the specials in the universe, which is just fantastic. Just keep resetting this guy. Can we just kill everyone now? Gonna have to use fucking Chimera to clean this. At this rate. And goddamn. Give me the chaff. That's fine. Give me the hunted. Just let me close out the fight, for the love of God. Just a basic. And the mass. Okay, 66. Alright, so that's worked out just fine. Radis, so we do finalizer. For 66 that was. So 2 66s. Alright. That means we do get to do some kind of dumb with Chimera if we're so inclined. I think the Chimera dum-dum should be saved for absolute dead-ass last. We got only 3 ships to contend with. So. Someone we can stun with. Vulture. And now we could run with just this and save the soldier to use elsewhere. We can just summon droids to make use. So we can make use of this with Chimera if needed. Because that would be our last 3 ships, right? Our last 2 ships. So, yeah. Maybe it's better just to give it all. Give the all. For want of a ship, we would get 1 reinforcement, maybe 2. Yeah. And some type of cleanup shit. I think this is the right move. Is it? If they end up AoEing, if I'm short a ship for any reason, yeah, I'd be pissed at myself. Alright, we're gonna just take the risk on this, guys. Here's the Hail Mary for hopefully the clear. Hopefully the clear. Okay, he does the taunt off the rip, followed by the assist call. He doesn't call... doesn't call him. Does call him. Okay, so there's not a mass assist. We could do this to dispel everybody. The AoE might be very spicy, though, right now, right? I think I may well do that. Yeah, I think I may well. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you're just gonna get taunted and stuff, but I don't give a shit. That's fine. Basic. You're gonna drop off here in a sec. They've already got the fucking thing out. Spy. Spy, give it to me, baby. Okay. Don't get fancy, just basic. Okay. Okay, so there's 1 case of not regretting. Okay, so there's that. Okay. Just basic. Okay, that's good. That's really good. Where are we at with the ultimate, boys? Gotta give me something here. Okay, the ultimate's not forthcoming. Soldier comes in. We still have to make it another 2 turns, guys. That is terrifying. This is no good to do here, so I'm just not going to bother. It doesn't matter until we have the ultimate. He's just going to dispel this immediately. The heal is whatever. I mean, we anticipate that. That's fine. The question is, do we survive? Do we survive? Do we survive? We could AoE here. It's fine. We can get rid of the foresight, I guess. I don't know. That's more of a panic move than anything else. We have overcharge stacking up strong. We'll just basic here. I'm going to save these. I'm going to save this for after the ultimate. Okay, okay, we're still alive. Heartbeat pounding. And ultimate. Okay. Key to the kingdom. Have to wipe out Houndstooth. Super quick. Focus him. Burn him down. Okay, okay. Guys. I think we're okay. I think we're going to be okay. Go. Yep, super glad about having frickin' soldier here. No regrets. And go. Come on. It's fine. There it is. Guys, we got it. I think we got it. I think we got the dub. Plus 32. I don't know what that score ended up being for that first attempt. But it was, so a CD pull. So we'll say Mace plus Rad plus Mal. Wow. For all the cleanups. Huh. Okay. Hats off to SirLoki. Wow, 4 attempts into fucking Executor, but we got it down. What a fight. What a way to close out the season, too, against an esteemed opponent. Man, he's going to crush through me sometime soon. I feel it. 1895. Our defense did incredibly. What an awesome season. All right. GG indeed, Duckstab. Wow, what a journey. All right, guys, let's talk about this here real quick. So again, just wrapping up fleets against Executor. We went in with, what was it at first? We went in with Negotiator, only killed IG-88. We did a cooldown pull with Mace, went back in with Radis, only killed Boba. It was pretty bad, man. They just got the ult again super quick. I was just surprised as anybody because we went to the effort of the cooldown pull and we had them with low turn meters, so meh. Went back in with Malevolence, and we did get it done, but it was a heart pounder, so there you go. Why are these green? These should all be no color background, okay. All right, against Profundity, we went in with Executrix for 66, and against Radis, we did Finalizer for 66. All right, and I won't cover my defense, everything. Again, we did that at the start of the stream. Loki did all of his attacks before the stream, so I did go in in pretty full detail there about how he did. So go feel free to check that out. But anyway, top front, we'll just cover that. Moving our way backwards. Dooku, Droideka, Magna. Actually, no, it throws off the narrative to go this way. We'll talk about how we cleared it, right? So starting bottom front where we started the action. Yeah, Darth Vader, Lord Vader, sure. I was tempted to do bounty hunters here, but the odds, the chance of possibly getting looped and getting blown out wasn't worth it. So we went in with Lord Vader, Darth Vader, and Royal for 57 banners. Against Fin Zorii, we went in with Maul Candy Bow for 57 banners. Against Rey, Swolo, and Cal Kestis, we did EP MaraJ Starkiller. And honestly, I was the most careful I think I've ever been doing this fight, so I had that going for me. And we got it done here. This Cal Kestis has a lot of dangerous stuff in his kit. Fortunately, the persistence isn't nearly as deadly in 3s as it is in 5s because it gets charged by the number of characters taking turns. So obviously in 3s, less of an issue. But yeah, 57 banners there. Against Jabba, Chrysanthemum, Boushh, Aphra, BT1 000 for 56. JMK Cat GK, we did C Armor and GBA for 51, believe it or not. Alright, in the back. So, RJT, BB-8, R2, we took out with JKR Bastila, Grandmaster for 57. Dengar, Kuiil, IG-11 was Bossk, Greef, Mando for 57. Qira, YLando, YHan was Veers, Dark Piett for 57. Sana, Cara, Stormtrooper Han was Wampa for 58. And JML, Zaris, and Jolie was JMK Cat Mace. We did have JMK left over, so 56 banners. Feel real good about saving JMK for the back. If I had had Slacker for the back, this would have been a real issue. So it was the right call to use Slacker there. If I had Lord Vader, I guess Lord Vader could have done it, but yeah, no, it worked out for the best that we saved JMK. All right, top side. So yeah, back to talking about that Dooku Droideka Magna. We used Mon Mothma, Katarn, Cara for 57. Malgus, Malak, Talon, we went in with Gas Rex 5s. I saved them for offense for once, and it was pretty dicey, I'm not going to lie to you. But it was 51 banners, and yeah, that's all there is to say. DRBSF Savage, we went in with Slacker, Daka, Zombie for 54. Sortie, GG, and B2, we did, what was it? Hunter, Bad Batch, Echo, and Tech for 54 banners. And Qui-Gon, JK, Cam, we took on with Nute, Jango, B1 for 57. The real key to getting that 57, I mean, super consistently right now, is if you have that droid cron that puts blind on level 6. Man, that just is so cheesy, because B1 just keeps blinding Cam over and over as you're in that latter part of the fight, and he never is really that scary for chopping off your banners or anything of the kind. So that's it, guys. Hell of a way to wrap up a season. Awesome stuff. Yeah, we did go to Mortar and Bag. This has been a fun one. Yes, the old CP Velveeta. Oh, I wouldn't say it was so cheesy. And plus, he did put the full nasty fleet down, so He did not cheese us on fleet. He earned it. He one-shot all 3 of those fleets, man. Did I have myself a time with Executor? And had I mean, that was it. If I didn't clear the Executor, that was it. It was all sunk. It was all for naught. So fantastic. Okay, guys, let's get ready to wrap up here. If you want to catch previous episodes of the show, I do put it on YouTube. I add chapters so you can browse through the VOD pretty quickly. I do upload the whole VOD. I don't bother editing anything, so it's all there. But, you can just browse through pretty easy. If you want to keep up with me in general, my Discord's the place. So that's if you want to know when I'm going to go live, you want to just reach out, that's the where to do it. Let's see, what's the last thing? Yes, let's cover my Patreon. Yeah, shameless plug here on a dub, so that's nice. Check out patreon.com/Tassinix. I've got something that any upwardly mobile, upwardly aspiring GAC player could want to benefit from, so check that site out. There's all different kinds of subscription tiers to meet your needs, but I have been as high as rank 3 in this game. It is through a combination of blood, sweat, and tears, picking the minds of my betters and sheer dumb luck, but I am very happy to share what I've learned along the way to my supporters. Okay, let's go to the patrons themselves. I gotta turn that one off first. Thank the fine people that enable me to do what I do and keep up with the Giga Krakens in as much as I can. So let me read off the ones that aren't on the slide real quick because we don't forget anybody. Stark Holdings, I guessed it on Stark's stream yesterday. He is a recent Patreon sub, so really appreciate your support, Stark. Thank you and welcome to the TAS House. Fantastic to have you along. Also, shout out here to JJ's Productions Twitch, Ray's Malbus, and Darth QPPMG. Thank you guys so much for your continued support here. As well, here at VIP Access level, we've got White Wolf, Sam Vimes, Jobin4527, Sweens14, Lego Calrissian 2187, Deadpool Cow 28, Johnny Batawa, Sir Boss, and Trevor Boy Gaming. Ryan bumped up to VIP Access level. At that tier, you can have at that tier or above, you can actually bundle to have access to the Patreon level Omega Bot. So if you liked that detailed report I did on SirLoki here at the start of the battle, that is thanks to that patron level feature. You can subscribe to Omega Bot directly, or if you're inclined to, you can support your boy and bundle that subscription to Omega Bot all in one go. The option is, of course, yours. And Eric Rose, Absolution, thank you both so much for all your past support here. Special thanks goes out to Yoda Force here and Maw Vanguard, just one of my OG supporters. Hooked me up with this mic actually back in the day. So really, thanks for all the, especially the early support. But yeah, all of it. It's all good. To Mrs. T, my darling wife, thank you for not killing me for spending, nearly 3.5 going on 4 hours playing a phone video game on a Sunday night. Love you dearly. To Dagger, my right-hand man, admin on my server, helps out a lot of my community, is a generous supporter of the stream in his own right. Really appreciate all you do. You're also my biggest troll, so fuck you as well. Had to get that in there. Screw you, Dagger, as Heinzie would say. And then, of course, last but never least is the one, the only Nomad's Reaper. Our man came in here last stream and dropped over 300 subscriptions on the community. Holy crap, what do you say to that, right? And then thousands of biddies besides. And he's game for that from time to time. He'll just pop in. It'll be, maybe once a season, once a season and a half, something like that. He'll pop in periodically, but when he does he make his presence known, yeah? So thank you so much for the extraordinary generosity, Reaper. Really, really so much. Man, what a great way to close out the season. All right, let's move back on over to the main scene and get you guys rated out to someone else. All right, what do we got going here? Zareth. Oh, well, that's our Gambit brother. We are obliged. Let's go ahead and get you guys rated out over to Zareth. Again, thank you so much for being here. This is the end of Season 38, 3 versus 3. We're going to have the off week, get another week of Conquest in, refine our Set 7 Datacrons. And, I'll have Riva in time for the next 5, so we'll have that cracking. Let's go ahead and start the raid, and, So, see you guys around. Until next time, it's been real, it's been awesome, it's been real awesome. Take care.